Introduction. Thank you for your purchase of the navigation system. Please read this manual carefully to ensure proper use. Keep this manual in your vehicle at all times. The navigation system is one of the most technologically advanced vehicle accessories ever developed. The system receives satellite signals from the Global Positioning System, GPS, operated by the U.S. Department of Defense. Using these signals and other vehicle sensors, the system indicates your present position and assists in locating a desired destination. The navigation system is designed to select efficient routes from your present starting location to your destination. The system is designed to direct you to a destination that is unfamiliar to you in an efficient manner. The system uses the maps of Denso. The calculated routes may not be the shortest nor the least traffic congested. Your own personal local knowledge or shortcut may at times be faster than the calculated routes. The navigation system's database includes about 75 point of interest categories to allow you to easily select destinations such as restaurants and banks. If a destination is not in the database, you can enter the street address or a major intersection close to it and the system will guide you there. The system will provide both a visual map and audio instructions. The audio instructions will announce the distance remaining and the direction to turn in approaching a fork or intersection. These voice instructions will help you keep your eyes on the road and are timed to provide enough time to allow you to maneuver, change lanes or slow down. Please be aware that all current vehicle navigation systems have certain limitations that may affect their ability to perform properly. The accuracy of the vehicle's position depends on the satellite condition, road configuration, vehicle condition or other circumstances. For more information on the limitations of the system, refer to pages 9 through 11. Important information about this manual. For safety reasons, this manual indicates items requiring particular attention with the following marks. Caution. This is a warning against anything which may cause injury to people if the warning is ignored. You are informed about what you must or must not do in order to reduce the risk of injury to yourself and others. Notice. This is a warning against anything which may cause damage to the vehicle or its equipment if the warning is ignored. You are informed about what you must or must not do in order to avoid or reduce the risk of damage to your vehicle and its equipment. Information. This provides additional information. Initial screen. When you start the engine or turn the ignition switch to the AC seat position, the initial screen appears and the system begins operating. Caution. When the vehicle is stopped with the engine running, always apply the parking brake for safety. After a few seconds, the caution screen appears. Touch either English or
Français.
to select the language. Read and follow the instructions. When you touch the I agree switch on the screen, the map screen appears. You can access this screen when you push the info button and touch the language switch. Then you can select the language. Safety instruction. To use your system in the safest possible manner, follow all the safety tips shown below. This system is intended to assist you in reaching your destination and, if used properly, can do so. You, as the driver, are solely responsible for the safe operation of your vehicle and the safety of your passengers. Do not use any feature of this system to the extent it distracts you from safe driving. Your first priority while driving should always be the safe operation of your vehicle. While you are driving, be sure to observe all traffic regulations. Prior to the actual use of this system, learn how to use it and become thoroughly familiar with it. Read the entire navigation system owner's manual to make sure you understand the system. Do not allow others to use this system until they have read and understood the instructions in this manual. For your safety, some functions may become inoperable when you start driving. Unavailable switches are dimmed. You can input your destination and select your route only when the vehicle is not moving. Caution. For safety, the driver should not operate the navigation system while he/she is driving. Inattention to the road and traffic may cause an accident. While you are driving, be sure to obey the traffic regulations and maintain awareness of the road conditions. If a traffic sign on the road has been changed, route guidance may provide wrong information such as the direction of a one-way street. While you are driving, listen to the voice instructions as much as possible and glance at the screen briefly and only when it is safe. However, do not totally rely on voice guidance. Use it just for your information. If the system cannot determine your current position correctly, there is a possibility of incorrect, late or non-voice guidance. The data in the system may occasionally be incomplete. Road conditions, including driving restrictions, no left turns, street closures, etc., frequently change. Therefore, before you follow any instruction from the system, look to see whether you can comply with the instruction safely and legally. This system cannot warn you about such things as the safety of an area, condition of streets, and availability of emergency services. If you are unsure about the safety of an area, do not drive into it. Under no circumstances is this system a substitute for the driver's personal judgment. Use this system only in locations where it is legal to do so. Some states/provinces may have laws prohibiting video screens within sight of the driver. Quick reference. 1. North up or heading up symbol. This symbol indicates a map view with north up or heading up. Touching this symbol changes the map orientation. 2. Scale indicator. This figure indicates the map scale. 3. Off switch. Touch this switch to obtain a broader view. Some of the switches on the screen are not displayed. They reappear by touching the on switch. 4. Map view switch. Touch this switch to obtain information regarding the route to the destination and information about the POI, points of interest, on the map screen. 5. Route switch. Touch this switch to change the route. 6. Mark switch. Touch this switch to register the cursor position as a memory point. 7. Zoom out switch. Touch this switch to reduce the map scale. 8. Info button. Push this button to display the information menu screen. 9. Display button. Push this button to display the display screen. 10. Menu button. Push this button to display the menu screen. 11. Desk button. Push this button to display the destination screen. 12. Map/voice button. Push this button to repeat a voice guidance, cancel one touch scroll, start guidance and display the current position. 13. Footprint map switch. Touch this switch to display the footprint map and the building information. 14. Zoom in switch. Touch this switch to magnify the map scale. 15. Screen configuration switch. Touch this switch to change the screen mode. 16. Distance and time to destination. Displays the distance and the estimated travel time to the destination. 17. GPS mark, global positioning system. Whenever your vehicle is receiving signals from the GPS, this mark is displayed. An 18. Speech command system indicator. This indicator is shown by pushing the speech command switch. The speech command system can be operated while this indicator is shown. Destination screen. To search for a destination, the switches below perform the following operations. 1. Address switch. You can input the house number and the street address by using the input keys. 2. POI name switch. You can select one of the many POI'(s) points of interest that have already been stored in the system's database. 3. POI category switch. You can select the destination from the POI category. 4. Previous switch. You can select the destination from any of the last 99 previously set destinations and from the previous starting point. 5. Memory switch. You can select the location from those registered as memory points. To register memory points, see page 68. 6. Emergency switch. You can select one of the 3 categories of emergency service points that have been already stored in the system's database. 7. Map switch. You can select the destination simply by touching the location on the displayed map. 8. Intersection switch. You can enter the names of 2 intersecting streets. This is helpful if you do not know the specific street address of your destination but know the general vicinity. 9. Freeway int/exit switch. You can enter the name of a freeway, interstate, entrance or exit. 10. Phone number switch. You can enter a destination by the telephone number. 11. Coordinate switch. You can set a destination using latitude and longitude as coordinates. 12. Quick access switch. You can select one of 5 preset destinations directly. To use this function, it is necessary to set the attribute for each memory point. To register a quick access, see page 72. 13. Home switch. You can select your own home without entering the address each time. To use this function, it is necessary to set the attribute for the memory point. To register home, see page 72. And 14. Change switch. To change the search area, touch this switch. Menu screen. The switches will perform the following operations. 1. Map DVD switch. Displays information regarding the disk version or covered area. 2. Select user switch. Enables recall of up to 3 memorized user setting patterns. 3. Setup switch. Enables various settings for the navigation system. 4. My Places switch. Enables changes to memory points and areas to avoid. 5. Suspend guidance and resume guidance switch. Suspends or resumes guidance. And 6. Volume switch. Sets the volume for voice guidance. Section 1. Basic functions. Basic information before operation. Touch switch operation, inputting letters and numbers, current position display, screen scroll operation, one touch scroll, map scale, orientation of the map, limitations of the navigation system, and map database information and updates. Touch switch operation. This system is operated mainly by the switches on the screen. To prevent damage to the screen, lightly touch switches on the screen with your finger. When you touch a switch on the screen, a beep sounds. Do not use objects other than your finger to touch the screen. Information. If the system does not respond to a touch of a switch, move your finger away from the screen and then touch it again. You cannot operate dim switches. Wipe off fingerprints on the surface of the display using a glass cleaning cloth. The displayed image may become darker and moving images may be slightly distorted when the display is cold. Inputting letters and numbers. When searching for an address or a name or entering a memo, you can input letters and numbers via the touch screen. To input letters. To display the alphabet keys, touch the A to Z switch or the A to Y switch. Enter letters by touching the alphabet keys directly. Left touching this switch erases one letter. Holding this switch will continue to erase letters. To input numerals and symbols. To display the number keys and symbol keys, touch the 0 to 9 switch. Enter numerals and symbols by touching the number keys and symbol keys directly. Left touching this switch erases one letter. Holding this switch will continue to erase letters. Right touching this switch displays other symbols. To display the list. To search for an address or a name, touch the list switch. Matching items from the database are listed even if the entered address or name is incomplete. If the number of matches is 4 or less, the list is displayed without touching the list switch. Information. The number of matching items is shown to the right side of the screen. If the number of matching items is more than 9,999, the system displays 4 asterisks on the screen. List screen operation. When a list is displayed, you can scroll or page through the list by using the appropriate switch. Shift up or shift down to shift to the next or previous page. Up or down to scroll up or down one item at a time. This expresses a displayed screen position. If right appears to the right of the item name, the complete name is too long for the display. Touch right to scroll to the end of the name. Touch left to scroll to the beginning of the name. Current position display. When starting the navigation system, the current position is displayed first. This screen displays the current vehicle position and a map of the surrounding local area. The current vehicle position mark appears in the center or bottom center of the map screen. You can return to this map screen showing your current position at any time from any screen by pushing the map/voice button. During driving, the current vehicle position mark is fixed in the screen and the map moves. The current position is automatically set as your vehicle receives signals from the GPS global positioning system. If your current position is not correct, it is automatically corrected after your vehicle receives signals from the GPS. Information. After battery disconnection or on a new vehicle, the current position may not be correct. As soon as the system receives signals from the GPS, the correct current position is displayed. To correct the current position manually, see page 79. Screen scroll operation, 1 touch scroll. Touch any point on the map, and that point moves to the center of the screen and is shown by the cursor mark. If you wish to look at a point on the map, which is different to your current vehicle position, you can bring the desired point to the center of the screen by using the scroll feature. If you continue to hold your finger on the screen, the map will continue scrolling in that direction until you lift your finger. After you scroll the screen, the map remains centered at the selected location until you activate another function. The current vehicle position mark will continue to move along your actual route and may move off the screen. When you push the map/voice button, the current vehicle position mark returns to the center of the screen and the map moves as you proceed along the designated route. Information. When you use the one-touch scroll feature, the current vehicle position mark may disappear from the screen. Move the map with a one-touch scroll again or push the map/voice button to return to the current vehicle position map location display. To set the cursor position as a destination, you can set a specific point on the map as a destination using the one-touch scroll function. Touch the Enter Destination switch. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. If there is already a preset destination, touch the Add to Destination switch or the Replace Destination switch. When there is already a preset destination, using the Add to Destination switch to set an additional destination will set the new one as the first point of arrival. To register the cursor position as a memory point. Memory point registration enables easy access to a specific point. Touch the mark switch. When you touch the mark switch, the following screen appears for a few seconds, and then the map screen returns. The registered point is shown by flag on the map. To change the icon or name, etc., see page 70. You can register up to 106 memory points. If you attempt to register more than 106, a message appears for confirmation. To see information about the icon where the cursor is set. To display information about an icon, set the cursor on it. POI information. When the cursor is set on a POI icon, the name and info switch are displayed on the top of the screen. Touch the info switch. Information such as the name, address, and phone number are displayed. If you touch the Enter Destination switch, the position of cursor is set as a destination. If there is already a preset destination, the Add to Destination switch and the Replace Destination switch are displayed. When there is already a preset destination, using the Add to Destination switch to set an additional destination will set the new one as the first point of arrival. To register this POI as a memory point, touch the mark switch. For details, see page 68. If you touch the Answer Phone switch, the registered telephone number can be called. Information. The desired point of interest can be displayed on the map screen. For details, see page 51. Memory point information. When the cursor is set on a memory point icon, the name and info switch are displayed on the top of screen. Touch the info switch. Information such as the name, location, and phone number are displayed. If you touch the Enter Destination switch, the position of cursor is set as a destination. If there is already a set destination, the Add to Destination switch and the Replace Destination switch are displayed. When there is already a preset destination, using the Add to Destination switch to set an additional destination will set the new one as the first point of arrival. To edit a memory point, touch the Edit switch. For details, see page 70. If you touch the Answer Phone switch, the registered telephone number can be called. Map scale. Touch the Zoom in or Zoom out switch to change the scale of the map display. The scale bar and indicator at the bottom of the screen indicates the map scale menu. The scale ranges 150 feet, 50 meters, to 250 miles, 400 kilometers. Touch the Zoom in or Zoom out switch until the scale bar changes normally. If you continue to touch on the switch, the scale bar changes smoothly. You can change the scale of the map display by touching the scale bar directly. It is not available during driving. The map scale is displayed under the north up symbol or heading up symbol at the top left of the screen. Information. When the map scale is at the maximum range of 250 miles, 400 kilometers, zoom out is not shown. When the map scale is at the minimum range of 150 feet, 50 meters, zoom in is not shown. However, in the area where the footprint map is contained, when the map scale is changed to 150 feet, 50 meters, the switch changes to the footprint map switch. Orientation of the map. North up screen. Heading up screen. You can change the orientation of the map from north up to heading up by touching the orientation symbol at the top left of the screen. North up symbol. Regardless of the direction of vehicle travel, north is always up. Heading up symbol. The direction of vehicle travel is always up. A red arrow indicates north. Limitations of the navigation system. This navigation system calculates the current vehicle position using satellite signals, various vehicle signals, map data, etc. However, the accurate position may not be shown depending on the satellite condition, road configuration, vehicle condition, or other circumstances. The Global Positioning System, GPS, developed and operated by the U.S. Department of Defense, provides an accurate current vehicle position using 3 to 4 satellites. The GPS system has a certain level of inaccuracy. While the navigation system will compensate for this most of the time, occasional positioning errors of up to 300 feet, 100 meters, can and should be expected. Generally, position errors will be corrected within a few seconds. When your vehicle is receiving signals from the satellites, the GPS mark appears at the top left of the screen. The GPS signal may be physically obstructed, leading to inaccurate vehicle position on the map display. Tunnels, tall buildings, trucks, or even the placement of objects on the instrument panel may obstruct the GPS signals. The GPS satellites may not send signals due to repairs or improvements being made to them. Even when the navigation system is receiving clear GPS signals, the vehicle position may not be shown accurately, or inappropriate route guidance may occur in some cases. Notice. The installation of window tinting may obstruct the GPS signals. Most window tinting contains some metallic content that will interfere with GPS signal reception. We advise against the use of window tinting on vehicles equipped with navigation systems. Accurate current vehicle position may not be shown in the following cases: when driving on a small, angled Y-shaped road, when driving on a winding road, when driving on a slippery road such as in sand, gravel, snow, etc., when driving on a long straight road, when freeway and surface streets run in parallel, after moving by ferry or vehicle carrier, when a long route is searched during high-speed driving, when driving without setting the current position calibration correctly, after repeating a change of direction by going forward and backward or turning on a turntable in the parking lot, when leaving a covered parking lot or parking garage, when a roof carrier is installed, when driving with tire chains installed, when the tires are worn, after replacing a tire or tires, when using tires that are smaller or larger than the factory specifications, when the tire pressure in any of the 4 tires is not correct. Information. If your vehicle cannot receive GPS signals, you can correct the current position manually. For information on setting the current position calibration, see page 79. Inappropriate route guidance may occur in the following cases: when turning at an intersection off the designated route guidance. If you set more than one destination but skip any of them, Auto Route will display a route returning to the destination on the previous route. When turning at an intersection for which there is no route guidance. When passing through an intersection for which there is no route guidance. During Auto Route, the route guidance may not be available for the next turn to the right or left. It may take a long time to operate Auto Route during high-speed driving. In Auto Route, a detour route may be shown. After Auto Route, the route may not be changed. An unnecessary U-turn may be shown or announced. A location may have multiple names and the system will announce one or more. Some routes may not be searched. If the route to your destination includes gravel, unpaved roads or alleys, the route guidance may not be shown. Your destination point might be shown on the opposite side of the street. When a portion of the route has regulations prohibiting the entry of the vehicle that vary by time or season or other reasons, the road and map data stored in your navigation system may not be complete or may not be the latest version. After replacing the tire, implement the operation described in the tire change calibration. For details, see page 80. This navigation system uses tire turning data and is designed to work with factory-specified tires for your vehicle. Installing tires that are larger or smaller than the originally equipped diameter may cause inaccurate display of the vehicle's position. The tire pressure also affects the diameter of the tire, so please make sure the tire pressure of all 4 tires is correct. Map database information and updates. This system uses the maps of Denso. Copyright GDT, Geographic Data Technology Incorporated. Copyright 2004 Navtech. All rights reserved. Data by Info USA. Copyright 2004. All rights reserved. Copyright 2004 Visa Corporation. National Research Bureau. Copyright 2004. The Bullseye design is a registered trademark of Target Brands, Incorporated, and user license agreement. Please read this agreement carefully before using the navigation system. This is a license agreement for your copy of the map database. The database, originally made by Geographic Data Technology, Incorporated, GDT, used in the navigation system. By using the database, you accept and agree to all terms and conditions set forth below. Ownership. The database and the copyrights and intellectual property or neighboring rights therein are owned by GDT or its licensors. License grant. GDT grants you a non-exclusive license to use your copy of the database for your personal use or for use in your business internal operations. This license does not include the right to grant sub-licenses. Limitations on use. The database is restricted for use in the specific system for which it was created. Except to the extent explicitly permitted by mandatory laws, you may not extract or reutilize any portion of the contents of the database, nor reproduce, copy, modify, adapt, translate, disassemble, decompile, or reverse engineer any portion of the database. Transfer. You may not transfer the database to third parties, except together with a system for which it was created, provided that you do not retain any copy of the database, and provided that the transferee agrees to all terms and conditions of this agreement. Disclaimer of warranty. GDT does not warrant or make any representations regarding, either express or implied, regarding the use or results of the use of the database in terms of its correctness, accuracy, reliability, or otherwise, and expressly disclaims any implied warranties of quality, performance, merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose or non-infringement. GDT does not warrant that the database is or will be error-free. No oral or written information or advice provided by GDT, your supplier, or any other person shall create a warranty. Limitation of liability. The price of the database does not include any consideration for assumption of risk of consequential, indirect, or unlimited direct damages, which may arise in connection with your use of the database. Accordingly, in no event shall GDT or supplier of the navigation system using the database supplier be liable for any consequential, special, incidental, or indirect damages, including without limitation, loss of revenue, data, or use incurred by you or any third party arising out of your use of the database, whether in an action, in contract, or tort, or based on a warranty, even if GDT or the supplier has been advised of the possibility of such damages. In any event, GDT's liability for direct damages is limited to the price of your copy of the database. The disclaimer of warranty and limitation of liability set forth in this agreement do not affect or prejudice your statutory rights where you have acquired the database otherwise than in the course of a business. Some states and laws do not allow the exclusion of implied warranties, so the above disclaimer may not apply to you. Warnings. The database reflects reality as existing before you received the database, and it comprises data and information from government and other sources, which may contain errors and omissions. Accordingly, the database may contain inaccurate or incomplete information due to the passage of time, changing circumstances, and due to the nature of the sources used. The database does not include or reflect information on, inter alia, neighborhood safety, law enforcement, emergency assistance, construction work, road or lane closures, vehicle or speed restrictions, road slope or grade, bridge height, weight or other limits, road or traffic conditions, special events, traffic congestion, or travel time. Government and users. If the database is for a region of North America and is being acquired by or on behalf of the United States government or any other entity seeking or applying rights similar to those customarily claimed by the United States government, the database is licensed with limited rights. Utilization of the database is subject to the restrictions specified in the Rights in Technical Data and Computer Database Clause at the FARS 252.227-7013 or the equivalent clause for non-defense agencies. Manufacturer of the database for North America is Geographic Data Technology, Incorporated at 11 Lafayette Street, Lebanon, New Hampshire 03766, USA. End user notice. Please read this notice carefully before using this navigation system. The point of interest data, POI data, in the navigation system is in part provided by Info USA Incorporated, Info USA. By using the POI data, you accept and agree to all terms and conditions set forth below. 1. Ownership. All rights, title and interest to the Info USA POI data shall be retained by Info USA. 2. Limitations on use. Except to the extent explicitly permitted by mandatory laws, you may not extract or reutilize any portion of the contents of the POI data, nor reproduce, copy, modify, adapt, translate, disassemble, decompile, or reverse engineer any portion of the POI data. 3. Transfer. You may not transfer the POI data to third parties, except together with a system for which it was created, provided that you do not retain any copy of the POI data. 4. Disclaimer of warranty. Except as stated herein, Infusa makes no express or implied warranties, including, without limitation, any express or implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose or warranty of merchantability. 5. Limitation of liability. Either Infusa or supplier of POI data shall not be liable for any indirect, consequential or incidental damages made or alleged in connection with your use of the POI data. End user license agreement. Personal use only. You agree to use this information for solely personal, non-commercial purposes and not for service bureau, time sharing or other similar purposes. You may not modify the information or remove any copyright notices that appear on the information in any way. You may not decompile, disassemble or reverse engineer any portion of this information and may not transfer or distribute it in any form, for any purpose. Without limiting the foregoing, you may not use this information with any products, systems, or applications installed or otherwise connected to or in communication with vehicles capable of vehicle navigation, positioning, dispatch, real-time route guidance, fleet management, or similar applications. No warranty. This information is provided to you as is, and you agree to use it at your own risk. Denso and its licensors and their licensors and suppliers, collectively Denso, make no guarantees, representations or warranties of any kind, express or implied, arising by law or otherwise, including but not limited to, and Denso expressly disclaims any warranties regarding content, quality, accuracy, completeness, effectiveness, reliability, fitness for a particular purpose, non-infringement, usefulness, use or results to be obtained from this information, or that the information or server will be uninterrupted or error-free. Some states, territories and countries do not allow certain warranty exclusions, so to that extent, the above exclusion may not apply to you. Disclaimer of liability. Denso shall not be liable to you for any claim, demand or action, irrespective of its nature, alleging any loss, injury or damages, whether direct, indirect, incidental, special or consequential damages, including any loss of profit, revenue or contracts arising out of your possession, use of or inability to use this information, any defect in the information, or the breach of these terms or conditions, whether in an action, in contract or tort or based on a warranty, even if Denso or its licensors have been advised of the possibility of such damages. Some states, territories and countries do not allow certain liability exclusions or damages limitations, so to that extent the above may not apply to you. Indemnity. You agree to indemnify, defend and hold Denso and its licensors, including their respective licensors, suppliers, assignees, subsidiaries, affiliated companies, and the respective officers, directors, employees, shareholders, agents and representatives of each of them, free and harmless from and against any liability, loss, injury, including injuries resulting in death, demand, action, cost, expense, or claim of any kind or character, including but not limited to attorney's fees, arising out of or in connection with any use or possession, by you of this information. End user notice. The marks of companies, displayed by this product to indicate business locations, are the marks of their respective owners. The use of such marks in this product does not imply any sponsorship, approval, or endorsement by such companies of this product. End user terms. The map data disk data is provided for your personal, internal use only and not for resale. It is protected by copyright and is subject to the following terms and conditions, which are agreed to by you on the one hand and Denso Corporation, licensee, and its licensors, including their licensors and suppliers, on the other hand. Such licensors include Navtech North America, LLC. Without limiting the foregoing, you agree that Navtech North America, LLC, shall have the right to enforce these terms directly against you. Copyright 2004 Navtech. All rights reserved. The data for areas of Canada includes information taken with permission from Canadian authorities, including copyright Her Majesty the Queen in right of Canada, copyright Queen's Printer for Ontario, copyright Canada Post Corporation, GeoBase. Terms and conditions. Personal use only. You agree to use this data for the solely personal, non-commercial purposes for which you were licensed, and not for service bureau, time-sharing or other similar purposes. Accordingly, but subject to the restrictions set forth in the following paragraphs, you may copy this data only as necessary for your personal use to 1. View it, and 2. Save it, provided that you do not remove any copyright notices that appear and do not modify the data in any way. You agree not to otherwise reproduce, copy, modify, decompile, disassemble or reverse engineer any portion of this data and may not transfer or distribute it in any form, for any purpose, except to the extent permitted by mandatory laws. You may transfer the data and all accompanying materials on a permanent basis if you retain no copies and the recipient agrees to these end-user terms. Multi-disc sets may not be transferred on a divided basis. Restrictions. Except where you have been specifically licensed to do so by licensee, and without limiting the preceding paragraph, you may not a. Use this data with any products, systems, or applications, installed or otherwise, connected to or in communication with vehicles, capable of vehicle navigation, positioning, dispatch, real-time route guidance, fleet management or similar applications, or b. With or in communication with any positioning devices or any mobile or wireless, connected electronic or computer devices, including without limitation cellular phones, top and handheld computers, pagers, and personal digital assistants or PDAs. No warranty. This data is provided to you as is, and you agree to use it at your own risk. Licensee and its licensors and their licensors and suppliers make no guarantees, representations or warranties of any kind, express or implied, arising by law or otherwise, including but not limited to content, quality, accuracy, completeness, effectiveness, reliability, fitness for a particular purpose, usefulness, use or results to be obtained from this data, or that the data or server will be uninterrupted or error-free. Disclaimer of warranty. Licensee and its licensors, including their licensors and suppliers, disclaim any warranties, express or implied, of quality, performance, merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose or non-infringement. Some states, territories and countries do not allow certain warranty exclusions, so to that extent the above exclusion may not apply to you. Disclaimer of liability. Licensee and its licensors, including their licensors and suppliers, shall not be liable to you in respect of any claim, demand or action, irrespective of the nature of the cause of the claim, demand or action alleging any loss, injury or damages, direct or indirect, which may result from the use or possession of the information, or for any loss of profit, revenue, contracts or savings, or any other direct, indirect, incidental, special or consequential damages arising out of your use of or inability to use this information, any defect in the information, or the breach of these terms or conditions, whether in an action, in contract or tort or based on a warranty, even if licensee or its licensors have been advised of the possibility of such damages. Some states, territories and countries do not allow certain liability exclusions or damages limitations, so to that extent the above may not apply to you. Export control. You agree not to export from anywhere any part of the data provided to you or any direct product thereof except in compliance with and with all licenses and approvals required under applicable export laws, rules and regulations. Entire agreement. These terms and conditions constitute the entire agreement between licensee and its licensors, including their licensors and suppliers, and you pertaining to the subject matter hereof, and supersedes in their entirety any and all written or oral agreements previously existing between us with respect to such subject matter. Governing law. The above terms and conditions shall be governed by the laws of the Illinois without giving effect to 1. Its conflict of laws provisions, or 2. The United Nations Convention for Contracts for the International Sale of Goods, which is explicitly excluded. You agree to submit to the jurisdiction of Illinois for any and all disputes, claims and actions arising from or in connection with the data provided to you hereunder. Government and users. If the licensed data is being acquired by or on behalf of the United States government or any other entity seeking or applying rights similar to those customarily claimed by the United States government, 1. For acquisitions conducted by the Department of Defense, the licensed data is licensed with limited rights in accordance with the rights set forth at the FARS 252.227-7013. B. 3. Technical data non-commercial items, unlicensed data, delivered or otherwise, furnished with limited rights, shall be marked with the following limited rights notice set forth at the FARS 252.227-7013. F3, and shall be treated in accordance with such notice. Limited rights. Contractor, manufacturer/supplier, name, Navtech North America, LLC. Contractor, manufacturer/supplier, address, 222 Merchandise Mart Plaza, Suite 900, Chicago, Illinois 60654. The government's rights to use, modify, reproduce, release, perform, display, or disclose these technical data are restricted by paragraph B3 of the Rights in Technical Data Non-Commercial Items Clause, contained in the above identified contract. Any reproduction of technical data or portions thereof marked with this legend must also reproduce the markings. Any person other than the government who has been provided access to such data must promptly notify the above-named contractor. And 2. For civilian agency acquisitions, the licensed data is licensed in accordance with the rights set forth at FAR 52.227-14. G1. Rights in Data General, protection of limited rights data on computer software. In the event that the contracting officer requires the delivery of limited rights licensed data that has been withheld or would otherwise be withholdable in accordance with FAR 52.227-14, G1, the licensed data is licensed with limited rights as set forth in the following limited rights notice at FAR 52.227-14, G2, alternate 2, which shall be affixed to the licensed data, and the licensed data shall be treated in accordance with such notice, which shall be marked on any reproduction of these data, in whole or in part. Limited Rights Notice, June 1987. These data may be reproduced and used by the government with the express limitation that they will not, without written permission of the contractor, be used for purposes of manufacture nor disclosed outside the government, except that the government may disclose these data outside the government for the following purposes, if any, provided that the government makes such disclosure subject to prohibition against further use and disclosure. There are no additional purposes permitting disclosure of such data. The manufacturer/supplier of the data is Navtech North America, LLC, 222 Merchandise Mart Plaza, Suite 900, Chicago, Illinois 60654. If the contracting officer refuses to use either of the licenses provided in 1 or 2 herein, the contracting officer must notify Navtech North America, LLC prior to seeking additional or alternative rights in the licensed data. There are 2 types of areas available for route guidance. In one type of area, primarily around metropolitan centers, detailed route guidance is available for the entire area. In the other type of area, all roads are displayed on the map, but route guidance is limited. The navigation route might lack precision because the data, no right turns, one-way traffic, etc., is not complete. It is still possible to reach the destination by following the arrow direction and distance as shown on the bottom left of the screen. The arrow points in the direction of the destination. The distance shown is as measured in a straight line from the current vehicle position to the destination area. In order to provide you with as accurate map information as possible, we are always gathering information such as on-road repairs and carrying out on-site investigations. However, the names of roads, streets, facilities, and their locations are often changed. In some places, construction on roads may be in progress. For that reason, information on some areas in this system might be different from the actual location. The map database is normally updated once a year. Contact your dealer for information about the availability and pricing of an update. To confirm the database version and disk coverage area. Step 1. Push the menu button. And Step 2. Touch the map DVD switch. Make sure the version of the database on this screen. The database version on the screen above may be different from the actual screen. To display the disk coverage area, touch the covered area switch. Confirm the covered area on the screen. Contact your dealer to find out if there is a more recent update released. Section 2. Destination input and route guidance. Basic functions in frequent use. Destination input, selecting the search area, destination input by home, destination input by quick access, destination input by address, destination input by POI name, destination input by POI category, destination input by emergency, destination input by memory, destination input by previous, destination input by map, destination input by intersection, destination input by freeway /exit, destination input by coordinates, destination input by phone number, starting route guidance, entering destination, route guidance screen, typical voice guidance prompts, setting and deleting destination, setting and deleting route, show POI icons, route overview, route preview, screen configuration, distance and time to destination, and footprint map. Destination input. Push the desk button and the destination screen appears. You can use one of 13 different methods to enter your destination. See pages 24 through 39. Information. When inputting the destination, the response to the switch may be slow. The route for returning may not be the same as that for going. The route guidance to the destination may not be the shortest route nor a route without traffic congestion. Route guidance may not be available if there is no road data for the specified location. When setting the destination on a map with a scale larger than 0.5 mile 800 meters, the map scale changes to 0.5 mile 800 meters automatically. Set the destination again. To select an address, POI name, freeway /exit, intersection or phone number in a different area, it is necessary to change the search area. If you enter a destination, the road nearest to the point you selected is set as the destination. Caution. While you are driving, be sure to obey traffic regulations and keep the road conditions in mind. If a traffic sign on the road has been changed, the route guidance may provide wrong information. Selecting the search area. The destination screen allows you to select the area to search for your destination. Touch the Change switch on the destination screen to display a map of the United States and Canada divided into 11 areas. See page 12 for map database information and updates. Touch one of the US 1 through CAN switches to select the search area. Touch the OK switch and the destination screen returns. USA switch and states included in the search area. US 1, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. US 2, California and Nevada. US 3, Arizona, Colorado, Montana, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. US 4, Iowa, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, North Dakota, Nebraska, and South Dakota. US 5, Oklahoma and Texas. US 6, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and Wisconsin. US 7, Arkansas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. US 8, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, and Vermont. US 9, Washington, D.C., Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. And US 10, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Canada. Switch. Provinces and regions included in the search area. CAN. All provinces and regions in Canada included in this switch. Destination input by home. Touch the home switch on the destination screen. The screen changes and displays the map location of your home and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. To use this function, it is necessary to set the attribute for the memory point. To register the home, see page 72. Information. Guidance starts from your current position to your home if you touch the enter switch, even while driving. Destination input by quick access. Touch any of the quick access switches on the destination screen. The screen changes and displays the map location of the quick access point and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. To use this function, it is necessary to set the attribute for each memory point. To register the quick access, see page 72. Information. Guidance starts from your current position to the quick access point if you touch the enter switch even while driving. Destination input by address. There are two ways to input a destination by address. Touch the address switch on the destination screen. A. Inputting a house number and a street name. Touch numerals directly on the screen to input a house number. After inputting a house number, touch the OK switch to display the screen for inputting a street name. It is possible to input a street name first. Touch the street switch to display the screen for inputting a street name. Input the street name. When you find your desired street name, touch the corresponding switch. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. If the same address exists in more than one city, the current screen changes to the city list screen. Select or enter your desired city. Input name to narrow down the listed items by inputting the city name. If you input a street name first, the screen changes. You can then input the house number. If the above screen appears, you can select an address range on the screen. B. Selecting a city to search. Touch the city switch. To search by city, the following three methods are possible. 1. Selecting from the last 5 cities. 2. Selecting from the nearest 5 cities. And 3. Inputting the city name. Information. To cancel the city setting, touch the Any City switch. Selecting from the last 5 cities. Touch the switch of the desired city name. If you have not used the navigation yet, no cities will be displayed on the screen. The current screen changes to the screen for inputting a house number or a street name. See page 25. Selecting from the nearest 5 cities. Touch the nearest 5 cities switch. Touch the switch of the desired city name from the displayed list. The current screen changes to the screen for inputting a house number or a street name. See page 25. Inputting the city name. Touch the input city name switch. Input a city name. Touch the switch of the desired city name from the displayed list. Map to display the selected destination and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. The current screen changes to the screen for inputting a house number or a street name. See page 25. Destination input by POI name. Touch the POI name switch on the destination screen. Input the name of point of interest. Touch the switch of the desired destination. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. If you input the name of a specific point of interest and there are more than 2 sites with the same name, the list screen appears. Touch the switch of the desired destination. Dist sort in the order of distance from your current position. The distance from your current position up to the destination is displayed on the right of the name. Name sort in alphabetical order by name. If the same name exists in more than one city, you can search for it more easily with the city and category switches. C. A. Selecting a city to search and B. Selecting from the categories. Information. The desired point of interest can be displayed on the map screen. For details, see page 51. A. Selecting a city to search. Touch the city switch. To search by city, the following 3 methods are possible. 1. Selecting from the last 5 cities. 2. Selecting from the nearest 5 cities. And 3. Inputting the city name. Information. To cancel the city setting, touch the Any City switch. Selecting from the last 5 cities. Touch the switch of the desired city name. If you have not used the navigation yet, no cities will be displayed on the screen. Selecting from the nearest 5 cities. Touch the nearest 5 cities switch. Touch the switch of the desired city name. Inputting the city name. Touch the Input City Name switch. Input the city name. Touch the switch of the desired city name from the displayed list. B. Selecting from the categories. Touch the category switch. If the desired POI category is on the screen, touch the name to display a detailed list of the POI category. If the desired POI category is not on the screen, touch the List All Categories switch to list all POI categories. When you touch the desired category, the POI name list screen appears. Destination input by POI category. The destination can be set by selecting the POI category in the search point. Touch the POI category switch on the destination screen. A. Selecting the POI category. If the desired POI category is on the screen, touch the name to display a detailed list of the POI category. If the desired POI category is not on the screen, touch the List All Categories switch to list all POI categories. Touch the desired POI category from the list. The selected category icon appears on the top left of the screen. If you wish to delete the selected category, touch the Delete switch. If you wish to select another category, touch the OK switch to return to the previous screen. If you wish to select the destination from the category displayed by the icon, touch the List switch. B. Setting a search point. It is possible to display the names of POI'(S) located within approximately 20 miles, 30 kilometers from the selected search point. Touch the search point switch. To set search points, the following 4 methods are possible. 1. Inputting city center. 2. Setting the current position as the search point. 3. Setting the search point via the map screen. And 4. Setting the search point from the destinations. Inputting city center. Touch the Input City Center switch. Input the city center name. Touch the switch of the desired city center name. When you touch an arrow facing the desired point, the map scrolls in that direction. When you release your finger, scrolling stops. To set the position of the cursor, touch the Enter switch. Setting the current position as the search point. Touch the Current Position switch. When you touch an arrow facing the desired point, the map scrolls in that direction. When you release your finger, scrolling stops. To set the position of the cursor, touch the Enter switch. Setting the search point via the map screen. Touch the map switch. When you touch an arrow facing the desired point, the map scrolls in that direction. When you release your finger, scrolling stops. To set the position of the cursor, touch the Enter switch. Setting the search point from the destinations. Touch the destination switches at the bottom of the screen. When you touch an arrow facing the desired point, the map scrolls in that direction. When you release your finger, scrolling stops. To set the position of the cursor, touch the Enter switch. C. Selecting from a list. You can select the desired destination from the listed POI names. When you touch the switch of the desired item, the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Dist. To sort in the order of distance from your current location. Icon. To sort in the order of the POI icons. Name. To sort in alphabetical order by name. En route, when the indicator is illuminated by touching this switch, the list of the items searched along the route is displayed. Destination input by emergency. By touching the emergency switch on the destination screen, the display changes to a screen to select dealers, hospitals or police stations. During driving, only nearby police stations, hospitals or dealers are shown. The current position is shown with an address, the latitude and the longitude at the top of the screen. When you touch the desired emergency category, the selected emergency category list is displayed. Touch the switch of the desired destination. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Dist sort. To sort in the order of distance from your current position. The distance from your current position up to the destination is displayed on the right of the name. Name sort. To sort in alphabetical order by name. Information. The navigation system does not guide in areas where route guidance is unavailable. See page 11. Destination input by memory. Touching the memory switch on the destination screen displays your list of registered memory points. See page 68 for registering and editing memory points. When you touch the switch of your desired memory point, the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. There are 4 ways to list the memory point by touching switches on the bottom of the screen. Date. To list the memory points in order of registered date. Icon. To list the memory points by the registered icon. Name. To list the memory points in alphabetical order. Attribute. To list the memory points by the registered attribute. Destination input by previous. Touch the previous switch on the destination screen. The previous starting point and up to 99 previously set destinations are displayed on the screen. Touch the switch of the desired destination. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Date. To list the previous destinations in order of registered date. Name. To list the previous destinations in alphabetical order. Information. You can delete the list of previous destinations while your vehicle is stopped if you no longer need them. See page 93. Destination input by map. Touch the map switch on the destination screen. The screen changes and displays the map location that was previously displayed just before the destination input operation and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Information. Guidance starts if you touch the Enter switch even while driving. However, the cursor cannot be moved. Destination input by intersection. Touch the intersection switch on the destination screen. Input the name of the 2 intersecting streets, which are located near the destination to be set. Touch the switch of the desired item. After inputting the 2 intersecting streets, the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. If the same 2 streets cross at more than one intersection, the screen changes and displays the menu to select the city name where its streets intersect. Select the city and the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Destination input by freeway int/exit. To input a freeway entrance or exit, touch the freeway ent/exit switch on the destination screen. Be sure to use the complete name of the freeway or highway, including the hyphen, when entering the destination. Freeways and interstates use an I-405. U.S. highways use the state designation before the number CA-118. Select the desired freeway by touching the switch. You can then select either a freeway entrance or exit. Touch the switch of the desired entrance or exit name. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. Dist sort in the order of distance from your current position. The distance from your current position up to the destination is displayed on the right of the name. Name sort in alphabetical order by name. Input name, an applicable list, is displayed by touching this switch and inputting name. Destination input by coordinates. Touch the coordinates switch on the destination screen. Input the latitude and the longitude. When the input is finished, touch the OK switch. When you touch the switch of the desired point, the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. See entering destination on page 40. Destination input by phone number. Touch the phone number switch on the destination screen. Input a telephone number. After inputting a telephone number, touch the OK switch and the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the road preference. See entering destination on page 40. If there is more than one site having the same number, the following screen appears. Information. If there is no match for the telephone number inputted, a list of identical numbers but with different area codes will be displayed. To set a memory point as a destination using the phone number, the number must be registered previously. See page 74. Starting route guidance. Entering destination. After you input the destination, the screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and the route preference. Screen A. 1. When you touch an arrow facing the desired point, the map scrolls in that direction. When you release your finger, scrolling stops. 2. To set the destination and display screen B, touch the Enter switch. When the destination is already set, the Add to Destination switch and the Replace Destination switch are displayed. Add to Destination to add a destination. Replace destination to delete the existing destinations and set a new one. Change to change the route preference. See page 41. Info. If this switch is displayed on the top of the screen, touch the switch to see name, address, and phone number, etc., screen B, and 3. To start guidance, touch the guide switch. 3 routes, to select the desired route from 3 possible routes. See page 41. Route, to change the route. See pages 44 and 46. Information. Guidance can be suspended or resumed. See page 64. If you keep touching the guide switch until a beep sounds, demo mode will start. To change the route before starting guidance, route preference. You can change route preference by touching the change switch on screen A. You can turn the indicator on or off by touching the switch. When searching for a route, the system avoids routes where the indicator is dimmed as much as possible. After choosing conditions, touch the OK switch. Information. Even if the Allow Freeway indicator is dimmed, the route cannot avoid including a freeway in some cases. If the calculated route includes a trip by ferry, the route guidance shows a C route. After you travel by ferry, the current vehicle position may be incorrect. Upon reception of GPS signals, it is automatically corrected. 3 routes selection. To select the desired route from 3 routes, touch the 3 routes switch on screen B. Touch the Quick 1, Quick 2 or Short switch to select the desired route. Quick 1, recommended route. This route is indicated by an orange line. Quick 2, other route. This route is indicated by a purple line. Short, a route by which you can reach the destination in the shortest distance. This route is indicated by a green line. Info. To display the following information about each of the 3 routes. 1. Time necessary for entire trip 2. Distance of entire trip. 3. Toll road. 4. Freeway. And 5. Ferry. Route guidance screen. When starting route guidance, the following screen is displayed. This screen displays the route that guides the driver to the destination. The route to the destination is indicated by a highlighted line. Drive along the guided route. When the vehicle approaches a guidance point such as an intersection or a freeway, the screen automatically divides in two to display the guidance screen. For details, see page 55. The current street name will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. In some areas, the roads have not been completely digitized in our database yet. For this reason, the route guidance may guide the road that is not allowed to pass. Typical voice guidance prompts. The voice guidance provides various messages as you approach an intersection or other point where you need to maneuver the vehicle. 1. Proceed about 5 miles. 2. In a quarter of a mile, right turn. 3. Right turn. And 4. Beep sound only. Information. On freeways, interstates or other highways with higher speed limits, the voice guidance will be made at earlier points than on city streets in order to allow time to maneuver. 1. Proceed about 4 miles to the traffic circle. 2. In a quarter of a mile, traffic circle ahead and then third exit ahead. 3. The third exit ahead. 4. The exit ahead. And 5. Beep sound only. The system indicates a U-turn if the distance between two one-way roads of opposite directions is less than 50 feet, 15 meters in residential areas or 164 feet, 50 meters in non-residential areas. 1. In half of a mile, make a legal U-turn. 2. Make a legal U-turn ahead. And 3. Beep sound only. The system announces your approach to the final destination. 1. Your destination is ahead. And 2. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished. Information. If the system cannot determine the current vehicle position correctly in cases of poor GPS signal reception, the voice guidance may be made early or delayed. If you did not hear the voice guidance command, push the map/voice button to hear it again. To adjust the voice guidance volume, see page 65. Setting and deleting destination. A. Adding destinations. You can add destinations and search again for the routes. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the add switch of destination. Step 3. Input an additional destination in the same way as the destination input. See page 22. And step 4. Touch the desired add switch to determine the arrival order of the additional destination. B. Reordering destinations. When more than one destination is set, you can change the arrival order of the destinations. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the reorder switch of destination. And step 3. Select the destination in the order of arrival by touching the switch of destinations. Reordered number of arrival is displayed on the right side of the screen. When you finish selecting the destinations, touch the OK switch. The system searches for the guidance route again and displays the entire route. Even if you do not touch the OK switch, the entire route is displayed automatically within a few seconds when order is fixed. C. Deleting destination. You can delete a set destination. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the delete switch of destination. Step 3. When more than one destination is set, a list will appear on the screen. Touch the destination on the screen you wish to delete. Delete all to delete all destinations on the list. Step 4. A message appears to confirm your request to delete. To delete the destination S, touch the Yes switch. If you touch the Yes switch, the data cannot be recovered. If you touch the No switch, the previous screen will return. And step 5. If more than one destination is set, touch the OK switch after deleting the destinations. The system searches for the guidance route again and displays the entire route. Setting and deleting route. A. Adding preferred road. You can add points you wish to pass through. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the add switch of preferred road. Step 3. Select the preferred road which you wish to modify and touch the Enter switch. Step 4. A message appears to confirm your request. To add the preferred road, touch the OK switch. Touch the next switch to use another road. On Step 5. If more than one destination is set, the Add Preferred Road screen appears. Touch the Add switch where you wish to add a preferred road. B. Deleting preferred road. You can delete a set preferred road. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the delete switch of preferred road. Step 3. When more than one preferred road is set, a list will appear on the screen. Touch the switch of the preferred road to be deleted. Delete all to delete all the listed preferred road. Step 4. A message appears to confirm your request to delete. To delete the preferred road, touch the Yes switch. If you touch the Yes switch, the data cannot be recovered. If you want to try again or cancel deletion, touch the No switch. The previous screen will return. On Step 5. If more than one preferred road is set, touch the OK switch after deleting the preferred road. The system searches for the guidance route again and displays entire route. C. Search condition. You can designate the route conditions of the route to the destination. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the search condition switch. The search condition screen appears. On Step 3. Touch the Quick 1, Quick 2 or Short switch and touch the OK switch. The entire route from the starting point to the destination is displayed. Guide to start guidance. Route to add or change a route. For details, see pages 44 and 46. D. Detour setting. While the route guidance is operating, you can change the route to detour around a section of the route where a delay is caused by road repairs, an accident, etc. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the detour switch. Step 3. Select the switch below to select the desired detour distance. 1 mile, kilometers, 3 miles, kilometers, or 5 miles, kilometers. Touch one of these switches to start the detour process. After detouring, the system returns to the original guidance route. Whole route. If you touch this switch, the system will calculate an entire new route to the destination. This picture shows an example of how the system would guide you around a delay caused by a traffic jam. 1. This position indicates the location of a traffic jam caused by road repairs or an accident. And 2. This route indicates the detour suggested by the system. Information. When your vehicle is on a freeway, the detour distance selections are 5, 15, and 25 miles, kilometers. The system may not be able to calculate a detour route depending on the selected distance and surrounding road conditions. E. Route preference. You are given a number of choices on the conditions which the system uses to determine the route to your destination. Step 1. Touch the route switch. Step 2. Touch the route preference switch to change the conditions which are to determine the route to your destination. Step 3. You can turn the indicator on or off by touching the switch. When searching for a route, the system avoids routes where the indicator is dimmed as much as possible. After choosing the conditions, touch the OK switch. F. Starting route from adjacent road. You can start the route guidance from the adjacent road. For example, when the route guidance guides the route on the freeway, but you drive on the parallel way along a freeway. Step 1. Touch the route switch. On Step 2. Touch the Start from Adjacent Road switch. When there is no adjacent road, this switch will not appear. Show POI icons. Points of interest such as gas stations and restaurants can be displayed on the map screen. You can also set their location as a destination and use them for route guidance. Step 1. Touch the Map View switch. On Step 2. Touch the Show POI icon switch to display a particular type of point of interest on the screen. A screen with a limited choice of points of interest will be displayed. To change the displayed POI, see page 92. When you touch the desired point of interest category, symbols will appear on the map screen indicating where the POI addresses are located. To turn off the symbols of the points of interest on the map screen, touch the POI off switch. More, if you cannot find your desired point of interest on the limited choice screen, touch this switch. The screen then displays the complete POI listing screen. You can display up to 5 categories of icons on the screen. When you select a point of interest type from either the limited list or the complete list, the screen will display symbols at those locations on the map screen. Touching the delete switch will delete the last selected icon. Local POI list. If you want to search for the nearest point of interest, touch this switch. Then choose one of the categories. The system will list the points within 20 miles, 30 kilometers. Touch the switch of your desired point of interest. Selected points of interest are displayed on the map screen. Dist, to sort in the order of distance from your current location. Icon, to sort in the order of the POI icons. Name, to sort in alphabetical order by name. En route, when the indicator is illuminated by touching this switch, the list of the items searched along the route is displayed. To set a POI as a destination, you can select one of the points of interest icons on the map screen as a destination and use it as route guidance. Directly touch the point of interest icon that you wish to set as a destination. The map will shift so that the icon is centered on the screen and overlaps with a cursor. At this time, the distance from your current position can be displayed on the screen. The distance shown is measured as a straight line from the current vehicle position to the POI. When your desired point of interest overlaps with a cursor, touch the Enter Destination switch. The screen changes and displays the map location of the selected destination and route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Route Overview. Step 1. Touch the Map View switch. On Step 2. Touch the Route Overview switch. The entire route from the current position to the destination is displayed. Guide, to start guidance. Route, to change the route. For details, see pages 44 and 46. Turn list. The following screen displays the list of the roads up to your destination. You can scroll through the list of roads by touching up or down. However, not all road names in the route may appear on the list. If a road changes its name without requiring a turn, such as on a street that runs through 2 or more cities, the name change will not appear on the list. The street name closest to the starting point will be displayed with a mileage to the next turn. These marks indicate the direction in which you should turn at an intersection. Touch the map switch of your desired point. The point which you choose is displayed on the map screen. Route Preview. Step 1. Touch the Map View switch. On Step 2. Touch the Route Preview switch. To indicate the next destination. To preview the route to the next destination. To preview the route to the next destination in fast forward mode. To stop the preview. To review the route to the previous destination or starting point. To review the route to the previous destination or starting point in fast forward mode. To indicate the previous destination or starting point. Screen configuration. You can choose any one of the screen configurations. Step 1. Touch this switch to display the following screen. On Step 2. To select the desired screen configuration, touch one of the following switches. Depending on the conditions, it may not be possible to select certain screen configuration switches. To display single map screen. See page 55. To display dual map screen. See page 56. To display compass mode screen. See page 56. To display turn list screen. See page 57. To display arrow screen. See page 57. To display freeway information screen. See page 57. To display intersection guidance screen or guidance screen on freeway. See page 58. A. Single map. The screen shows the single map. B. Dual map. The screen shows the dual map. The map on the left is the main map. You can edit the right side map by touching any specific point on the right side map. This screen can perform the following procedures. Changing the map scale. Displaying the POI icon. And changing the orientation of the map. Touch the OK switch when you complete editing. The screen returns to the dual map screen. C. Compass mode. Information about the destination and current position, as well as a compass, is displayed on the screen. The destination mark is displayed in the direction of the destination. When driving, refer to the longitude and latitude coordinates and the compass to make sure that your vehicle is headed in the direction of the destination. Information. When the vehicle goes out of the dist area, the guidance screen changes into compass mode. D. Turn list screen. The screen shows the turn list. You cannot scroll through the list of roads. E. Arrow screen. The screen shows the current road name and the distance to the next corner. F. Freeway information screen. This screen displays the distance to the next junction and exit, or POI'(S) in the vicinity of the freeway exit. Map, to display the selected map of the exit vicinity. On the left side of the map switch, up to 5 POI'(S) around the selected exit are displayed. Up, to scroll for farther junctions or exits. Down, to scroll for closer junctions or exits. To scroll for the closest free junctions or exits. Information. When you drive on a freeway, the screen is automatically divided into two parts, with freeway information screen on the right side. G. Intersection guidance screen/guidance screen on freeway. Intersection guidance screen. This screen automatically appears when the vehicle approaches an intersection on the road. The distance to the intersection is shown at the bottom of the screen. Off, the intersection guidance screen disappears and the map screen appears. When touching the switch or pushing the map/voice button, the intersection guidance screen reappears. Information. Intersection guidance can be turned on or off. See page 87. Guidance screen on freeway. This screen automatically appears when the vehicle approaches a junction or exit on a freeway. The distance to the junction or exit is shown at the bottom of the screen. Off, the guidance screen on freeway disappears and the map screen appears. When touching the switch or pushing the map/voice button, the guidance screen on freeway reappears. Information. Guidance screen on freeway can be turned on or off. See page 88. Distance and time to destination. When the vehicle is on the guidance route, the distance and the estimated travel time to the destination are displayed. When the vehicle is not on the guidance route, the distance to and the direction of the destination are displayed. When driving on the guidance route and more than one destination is set, the distance and the estimated travel time from current position to each destination are displayed. Step 1. Touch this switch to display the following screen. On Step 2. Touch the number switch of the destination you wish to display. The distance and the estimated travel time from the current position to the selected destination are displayed. Displayed while driving along the guidance route. Displayed while driving off the guidance route. The destination direction is indicated by an arrow. Information. When the vehicle is on the guidance route, the distance measured along the route is displayed. Travel time is calculated based on the set vehicle speed information. For details, see page 81. However, when the vehicle is not on the guidance route, the distance is the linear distance between the current position and the destination. Footprint map. For the area which is covered by the footprint map, some areas in the following cities, Detroit, Chicago, NY, LA, you can switch to the footprint map on a scale of 75 feet, 25 meters. To switch to the footprint map, the zoom in switch changes into the footprint map switch when the map is scaled down to 150 feet, 50 meters. To display the footprint map, touch the footprint map switch. To delete the footprint map display, touch the zoom out switch. Information. If the map or the current position is moved to the area which is not covered by the footprint map, the screen scale automatically changes to 150 feet, 50 meters. On the footprint map, a one-way street is displayed by right arrow. It is not possible to perform scrolling on the footprint map, one-touch scroll while driving. To display building information. Information is available only for buildings for which information is recorded on the map disk. Step 1. Touch the info switch while the footprint map is displayed. If the map is displayed in split screen, it turned into a single map display. Step 2. Using an 8-direction arrow, move the cursor to the position of the building you wish to display information. Step 3. Touch the building info switch. On Step 4. Details of POI'(S) in some buildings may be displayed. If you wish to see detailed POI information, touch the building name. You can see the detail of the selected POI'(S). Section 3. Advanced Functions. Descriptions of functions for more effective use. Suspending and resuming guidance, volume, user selection, my places, area to avoid, setup, current position calibration, distance unit, estimated travel time, auto route, adjusting time zone, auto voice guidance in all modes, notifying traffic restriction, intersection guidance, guidance screen on freeway, street name on scroll map, display of building shape, screen layout function, off function, POI category change, show POI icons, delete previous point, map color, and screen animation. Suspending and resuming guidance. To suspend guidance, you can suspend route guidance. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the suspend guidance switch. Information. When you do not have route guidance, the suspend guidance switch cannot be used. The screen will return to the current position map without route guidance. To resume guidance, you can resume the suspended route guidance. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the resume guidance switch. The screen will change to the current position map with route guidance. Volume. You can use voice guidance when approaching a destination. You can adjust the volume of the voice or turn off voice guidance. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the volume switch. To adjust the volume, select the desired level by touching the appropriate number. If you do not need voice guidance, touch the off switch. The selected item is highlighted in green. Information. During route guidance, the voice guidance continues even if the navigation screen is changed to other screens. Adaptive volume control. If you turn the adaptive volume control on, the volume is turned up automatically when the vehicle speed exceeds 50 miles per hour, 80 kilometers per hour. To turn the adaptive volume control system on, touch the switch. The indicator will be highlighted. User selection. The system can memorize the following settings for up to 3 users. Map direction, map scale, guidance mode, setup, volume, and language. Push the menu button to display the menu screen. Then touch the select user switch. To register, touch the memorize switch of your desired user number. The confirmation screen will appear. To register, touch the yes switch. To return to the previous screen, touch the no or back switch. When you touch the switch already registered, this screen appears. To replace, touch the yes switch. To cancel the replacement, touch the no or back switch. To change user, push the menu button to display the menu screen. Then touch the select user switch. Touch the user number switch you wish to change. The above message appears, then the map screen will be displayed. To delete user, touch the delete switch of user number you wish to delete. The confirmation screen appears. To delete, touch the yes switch. To return to the previous screen, touch the no or back switch. My places. You can register and keep your own memory points, like restaurants, sports facilities, etc., and use the memory points to input a destination. Registering memory points. Step 1. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the My Places switch. On Step 2. Touch the register switch of the memory points. A screen similar to the destination input screen appears. Input the desired point in the same way as inputting a destination. See page 22. When you finish memory point registration, the memory point data screen will appear. You can set the icon, attribute, name, location, and phone number. Touch the desired switch you want to set. For details, see editing memory points. Information. Up to 106 memory points can be registered. Editing memory points. The icon, attribute, name, location, and / or telephone number of a registered memory point can be edited. Step 1. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the My Places switch. Step 2. Touch the Edit switch of the memory points. The screen lists the memory points. Date. Touch this switch to list the memory points in order of the registered date. Icon. Touch this switch to list the memory points in order of the icon type. Name. Touch this switch to list the memory points in alphabetical order. Attribute. Touch this switch to list the memory points in order of the home and quick access number. Touch the desired memory point switch to display the memory point data screen. On step 3. Touch the switch which you wish to edit. To change icon. Touch the desired icon. You can turn the page by touching page 1, page 2 or with sound switch. With sound, to display sound icons. When your vehicle approaches the memory point, the sound which you chose will sound. Touch the desired sound icon. The next screen appears when you touch the bell with direction switch. Touch the direction switches and adjust the direction. Touch the enter switch. The bell sounds only when your vehicle approaches this point in the direction that you set. To change attribute. For easy destination input, set the attribute of the memory points as home or quick access 1 to 5. Touch the desired attribute. It is possible to replace a registered attribute. To replace the attribute, touch the Yes switch. To return to the previous screen, touch the No or Back switch. To delete the attribute, touch the Del switch. To delete an attribute, touch the Yes switch. To return to the previous screen, touch the No or Back switch. To change name, touch the alphabet and / or numeral keys. When the entry has been completed, touch the OK switch on the screen. The previous screen will be displayed. Show name. You can set the name of a memory point to be displayed or not on the map. To show the name, touch the On switch. Not to show it, touch the Off switch. To change location, touch the 8 direction switch to move the cursor to the desired point on the map. Touch the Enter switch and the previous screen will be displayed. To change phone number, telephone number, touch numeral keys. When the entry has been completed, touch the OK switch on the screen. The previous screen will be displayed. C. Deleting memory points. Step 1. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and touch the My Places switch. Step 2. Touch the Delete switch of the memory points. On step 3. Touch the corresponding switch. To delete all memory points, touch the Delete All switch. For efficient memory point search, memory points can be sorted by the date, icon, name or attribute switch. To delete, touch the Yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the No switch. Area to avoid. Areas you wish to avoid because of traffic jams, construction work or other reasons can be registered as areas to avoid. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and then touch the My Places switch to display the following screen. Information. If a destination is inputted in the area to avoid or the route calculation cannot be made without running through the area to avoid, a route passing through the area to avoid may be shown. A. Registering area to avoid. Step 1. Touch the register switch of the areas to avoid. Step 2. Enter the location in the same way as inputting a destination or display the map of the area you wish to avoid. See page 22. Information. Up to 10 locations can be registered as point/area to avoid. If there are 10 locations already registered, the message, unable to register additional points, perform operation again after deleting unnecessary points, appears on the screen. Step 3. Set the cursor in the center of the area to avoid and touch the Enter switch. On step 4. Touch either up or down switch to change the size of the area to avoid. B. Editing area to avoid. Step 1. Touch the Edit switch of the areas to avoid to display the Edit area to avoid screen. Step 2. To edit an area to avoid, touch the corresponding switch. On step 3. Touch the Name, Location or Area Size switch on this screen. To change name, touch alphabet or numeral keys. When the entry has been completed, touch the OK switch on the screen. The previous screen will be displayed. Show name. The avoid area name can be set to be displayed or not on the map. To show the name, touch the on switch. Not to show it, touch the off switch. To change location, set the cursor to the desired location, then touch the enter switch. The previous screen will be displayed. To change area size, touch either up or down switch to change the size of area you want to avoid, and touch the OK switch. The previous screen will be displayed. C. Deleting area to avoid. Step 1. Touch the delete switch of the areas to avoid to display the delete area to avoid screen. Step 2. Touch the area you wish to delete from the list. Delete all to delete all registered areas to avoid in the system. Step 3. To delete, touch the yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the no switch. Setup. You can set the item shown on the setup screen. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. To display the setup menu screen, touch the setup switch. Touch the items you wish to set. And step 3. Touch the OK switch on the screen and then the previous screen will be displayed. Default, this switch initializes all of the settings. Calibration, you can adjust the current vehicle position mark manually. Distance, you can select kilometers or miles as the distance unit. Estimated travel time, you can set the system to display the travel time to the destination on the route guidance screen. Auto route, you can set the system to automatically search for a new route to the destination. Adjust time zone, you can select your desired time zone. Auto voice guidance, you can set the automatic voice guidance. Voice guidance, in all modes, you can set the voice guidance in all modes. Notify traffic restriction, you can select notification of seasonal restrictions. Intersection guidance, you can select on or off to display intersection guidance. Guidance screen on freeway, you can select on or off to display the guidance screen on the freeway. Street name, on scroll map, you can select on or off to display the street name on the scroll map. Display building shape, you can select on or off to display the building shape on the map screen. Off function, you can set to display or not to display each switch and current street name on the map screen. Show POI icons, you can choose 6 icons, displayed on Show POI icons top screen. Previous point, you can delete the previous destination. Map color, day, you can select the desired map color. Map color, night, you can select the desired map color. Screen animation, you can set some screen displays to be animated. Current position calibration. When driving, the current vehicle position mark will be automatically corrected by GPS signals. If GPS reception is poor due to location, you can manually adjust the current vehicle position mark. Step 1. Push the menu button to display the menu screen and then touch the setup switch. Step 2. Touch the adjust switch of calibration. And step 3. Touch the position/direction switch. Information. For additional information on the accuracy of a current vehicle position, see limitations of the navigation system on page 9. Position/direction calibration. Step 1. Touch the scroll arrows to move the cursor to your desired location. Touch the enter switch. And step 2. Touch either the left or right switch to adjust the direction of the current vehicle position mark. Touch the enter switch and the map screen will be displayed. Tire change calibration. The tire change calibration function will be used when replacing the tires. This function will adjust the miscalculation caused by the circumference difference between the old tires and new ones. If this procedure is not performed when tires are replaced, the current vehicle position mark may be incorrectly displayed. To perform a distance calibration procedure, touch the tire change switch on the calibration screen. The message appears and the quick distance calibration is automatically started. A few seconds later, a map screen will be displayed. Distance unit. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Step 3. Touch the kilometers or miles switch of distance to choose the distance unit. The selected switch is highlighted in green. And step 4. Touch the OK switch. Estimated travel time. You can set the speed that is used for the calculation of the estimated travel time. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Step 3. Touch the set speed switch of the estimated travel time. Step 4. Touch left or right to set the average vehicle speeds for driving on a freeway, main street, and residential. To set the default speeds, touch the default switch. And step 5. When you finish setting the desired speeds, touch the OK switch. Information. The displayed time to the destination is the approximate driving time that is calculated based on the speeds you selected and your actual position along the guidance route. The time shown on the screen may vary greatly depending on your progress along the route, which may be affected by road conditions such as traffic jams, construction work. It is possible to display up to 99 hours 59 minutes. Auto reroute. When the auto reroute feature is turned on, the system will automatically search for a new route to the destination if you stray from the guidance route. This feature does not operate while you are driving on roads where guidance is not available. To turn the auto reroute mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of auto reroute. The selected switch is highlighted in green. Information. If your vehicle strays from the guidance route, the system searches for a new route to the destination. The new route may or may not take you back to the previous route depending on how far you are off the original guidance route. Adjusting time zone. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Step 3. Touch the change switch. The adjust time zone screen appears on the display. Step 4. Touch the desired time zone. The selected switch is highlighted in green. And Step 5. Touch the OK switch on the screen and the setup screen will be displayed. Auto voice guidance. When the auto voice guidance feature is turned on, the voice guidance can be heard automatically. When the auto voice guidance feature is turned off, the voice guidance can be heard only if you push the map/voice button. To turn the auto voice guidance mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch to display page 2 of the setup screen. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of auto voice guidance. The selected switch is highlighted in green. Voice guidance in all modes. When the voice guidance in all modes feature is turned on, you can hear the voice guidance in all modes. When the voice guidance in all modes feature is turned off, voice guidance cannot be heard when using the audio system. To turn the voice guidance in all modes on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch to display page 2 of the setup screen. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of voice guidance in all modes and touch the OK switch. Notifying traffic restriction. When the Notify Traffic Restriction feature is turned on, the system notifies you of traffic or seasonal restrictions. To turn the Notify Traffic Restriction mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch to display page 2 of the setup screen. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of Notify Traffic Restriction and touch the OK switch. Intersection guidance. When the intersection guidance feature is turned on, the system will display the intersection guidance screen if you drive with route guidance. To turn the intersection guidance mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch to display page 2 of the setup screen. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of intersection guidance and touch the OK switch. Guidance screen on freeway. When the guidance screen on freeway feature is turned on, the system will display the lane guidance screen if you drive on a freeway with route guidance. To turn the guidance screen on freeway mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch to display page 2 of the setup screen. And Step 3. Touch the on switch of guidance screen on freeway and touch the OK switch. Street name on scroll map. When the street name on scroll map feature is turned on, the system will display the name of the street where the cursor is positioned on the scroll map. To turn the street name on scroll map mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch twice to display page 3 of the setup screen. On Step 3. Touch the on switch of street name on scroll map and touch the OK switch. Display of building shape. When the display building shape feature is turned on, the system will display the building shape on the map screen using a scale of 150 feet, 50 meters, to 300 feet, 100 meters. To turn the display building shape mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch twice to display page 3 of the setup screen. On Step 3. Touch the on switch of display building shape and touch the OK switch. Screen layout function, off function. You can set display or hide each switch and current street name on the map screen. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch twice to display page 3 of the setup screen. Step 3. Touch the change switch of the off function. On Step 4. Touch the switch corresponding to the desired setting. Then touch the OK switch. POI category change. Show POI icons. You can choose 6 icons displayed on the Show POI icons top screen so that you can easily set which icons to display on the map screen. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch twice to display page 3 of the setup screen. Step 3. Touch the change switch of Show POI icons. Step 4. Touch the category switch you wish to change. On Step 5. Touch the switch corresponding to the desired category. Then touch the OK switch. Delete previous point. You can delete your previous destination. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch twice to display page 3 of the setup screen. Step 3. Touch the delete switch of previous point. Step 4. Touch the switch you want to delete. For efficient previous point search, previous points can be sorted by the date or name switch. On Step 5. To delete the point, touch the Yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the No switch. Map color. Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch 3 times to display page 4 of the setup screen. On Step 3. Touch the desired color for day and / or night map, and then touch the OK switch to return the map screen. Touch the normal switch to return to the default map color. Screen animation. When the screen animation feature is turned on, some switches and screens become animated. For example, change map guidance on the map screen. To turn the screen animation mode on, Step 1. Push the menu button. Step 2. Touch the setup switch. Then touch scroll down switch 3 times to display page 4 of the setup screen. On Step 3. Touch the on switch of screen animation and touch the OK switch. Section 4. Other functions. Other functions. Maintenance information, calendar with memo, hands-free system, speech command system, health screen, screen setting, screen adjustment, and rear seat entertainment system. Maintenance information. This system informs you when to replace certain parts or components and shows dealer information if registered on the screen. See information items on page 99. When the navigation system begins operating after either the information item's preset date arrives or the driving distance reaches a predetermined setting, the information screen will be displayed. This screen will appear every time the system is turned on until you touch the Do Not Display This Message Again switch. To prevent this information screen from being displayed again, touch the Do Not Display This Message Again switch. Step 1. Push the Info button to display the information menu screen and touch the Maintenance switch. On Step 2. Touch the desired icon and input the conditions. Notice of date, you can input the next maintenance date. Notice of distance, you can input the driving distance until the next maintenance check. When you touch the personal items switch on the maintenance screen, the screen changes to the personal event screen. Touch the keys to input the desired name and then input conditions. After you input the date and /or distance, touch the OK switch. The screen then returns to the maintenance screen. The following switches appear. Delete all to cancel all conditions which have been inputted. Reset all to reset the item which has satisfied a condition. Touch the off switch at the top of the maintenance screen to turn off the information screen. When your vehicle needs to be serviced, the icon color will change to orange. Information. For scheduled maintenance information, please refer to the owner's manual supplement/scheduled maintenance. Depending on driving or road conditions, the actual date and distance may differ from the stored date and distance in the system. Information items. Replace engine oil. Replace engine oil filter. Rotate tires. Replace tires. Replace battery. Replace brake linings. Replace wiper blades. Replace engine coolant. Replace brake fluid. Replace ATF. Scheduled maintenance. Replace air filter. Unpersonal event. A. Register dealer. You can register the dealer name, staff, location and phone number. Step 1. Touch the Set Dealer switch on the maintenance screen. And Step 2. Enter the location of the dealer in the same way as for destination input. See page 22. After you input the dealer, the screen changes and displays the map location of the dealer. If it is OK, touch the Enter switch. The screen changes to Edit Dealer screen. See V Edit Dealer. V Edit Dealer. You can edit the dealer name, staff, location and phone number. Step 1. Touch the Set Dealer switch on the maintenance screen. The Edit Dealer screen appears. And Step 2. To edit, touch the corresponding switch. To edit dealer or contact. To input the name, touch the alphabet, numeral and / or umlaut keys. You can input up to 24 letters. After inputting, touch the OK switch at the bottom right of the screen. The previous screen will be displayed. To edit location, set the cursor to the desired point and touch the Enter switch on the screen. To edit phone number, telephone number, touch numeral keys. After inputting, touch the OK switch. The previous screen will be displayed. See Delete Dealer. Step 1. Touch the Delete Dealer switch on the screen. And Step 2. A message will appear on the screen. To delete, touch the Yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the No or Back switch. D. Set as destination. Touch the Enter Destination switch on the Edit Dealer screen. The screen changes and displays the map location of the registered dealer and the route preference. See Entering Destination on page 40. Calendar with memo. This system informs you of a memo entry. At the specified date, the memo information will be displayed when the navigation system is in operation. The memo information screen will appear every time the system is turned on. To disable this screen, touch the Do Not Display This Message Again switch. Step 1. Push the Info button to display the information menu screen. And Step 2. Touch the Calendar switch to display the calendar screen. The current date is circled in yellow. If the current date is not displayed on the screen, touch the Today switch to display the current month calendar. A. Inputting a memo. Step 1. Touch the day you want to add a memo. And Step 2. To display the memo screen, touch the Add Memo switch. Memo. Touch the Memo switch to enter text. Enter text using the keys. You can enter text up to 24 letters. After entering the text, touch the OK switch at the bottom right of the screen. Location. Touch the Location switch to set location. A screen similar to the destination input screen appears. Input the same way as inputting a destination. See page 22. You can add the memos up to 100 until December 31, 2022. The date inputted is marked as shown above. You can choose the desired mark and / or date color. Mark color. Touch the Mark switch. Touch your desired color for the mark. Date color. Touch the date switch. Touch your desired color for the date. You can set a color of the mark and slash or date for the date you added the memo and slash or location. To default the date color, touch the delete switch on the screen. After you choose the date and slash or mark color, touch the OK switch to display the previous screen. B. Adding a memo. To add a memo, touch the corresponding date. The memo screen appears on the display. Touch the Add Memo switch. See page 104 for inputting a memo. You can add up to 100 memos. C. Deleting a memo. Touch the corresponding date. Touch the corresponding memo switch and then touch the delete switch on the screen. A message appears on the display. To delete, touch the Yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the No switch. D. Editing a memo. To edit a memo, touch the corresponding date and then touch the memo you wish to edit. Touch the memo or location switch. E. Memo list. Step 1. To list the memos you added, touch the list switch. And step 2. Touch the desired search condition to list the memos. The memo list is displayed on the screen. To display the memos listed in a desired period, touch the period switch. Touch the number keys. After setting the period, touch the OK switch. The memo list screen will be displayed. You can set a period from January 1, 2003 through December 31, 2022 for searching. To delete and slash or edit the memo, touch the desired memo switch. To delete all memos, touch the delete all switch. A message appears on the display. To delete, touch the Yes switch. To cancel the deletion, touch the No switch. To edit, touch the corresponding memo or location switch. See page 107 for details. To delete, touch the delete switch. See page 107 for details. Hands-free system. Hands-free system allows you to make or receive a call without taking your hands off the steering wheel by connecting your cellular phone. This system supports the Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a data wireless system by which you can call without your cellular phone connecting with a cable or placing on a cradle. If your cellular phone does not support the Bluetooth, this system cannot function. Caution. While you are driving, do not use a cellular phone or connect the Bluetooth phone. Notice. Do not leave your cellular phone in the car. The temperature indoor may be high and damage the phone. Information. In the following conditions, the system may not function. The cellular phone is turned off. The current position is outside the communication area. The cellular phone is not connected. The cellular phone has a low battery. By pushing the telephone button above, you can receive a call or hang up without taking your hands off the steering wheel. You can use the microphone above when talking on the phone. The party's voice outputs from the driver's speaker. When the received calls or received voice outputs, the audio from the audio system or voice guidance from the navigation system will be muted. Information. Talk alternately with your party on the phone. If you talk at the same time, the voice may not reach each other. It is not a malfunction. Keep the volume of receiving voice down. Otherwise, echo is coming up. When you talk on the phone, speak clearly towards the microphone. In the following situations, your voice may not reach the party. Driving on unpaved road. Making a traffic noise. Driving at the high speed. The window is open. Turning the air conditioning vents towards the microphone. The sound of the air conditioning fan is loud. 1. Indicates a condition of Bluetooth connection. Blue indicates excellent condition of Bluetooth connection. Yellow indicates the condition easy to disconnect the Bluetooth, causing a deterioration in voice. Not displayed, no connection to the Bluetooth. 2. Indicates the receiving area. RM is displayed when receiving in roaming area. HM is displayed when receiving in home area. 3. Indicates the level of reception. 2. Bad and excellent. The level of reception does not always correspond with one of your cellular phone. And 4. A is displayed when calling in analog. empty is displayed when calling in digital. Not displayed when the system can get no information from your cellular phone. Information. This system supports the following service. HFP, Hands-Free Profile, version 1.0, and OPP, Object Push Profile, version 1.1. If your cellular phone does not support HFP, you cannot enter the Bluetooth phone and take OPP service individually. An antenna for the Bluetooth connection is built in the display. The indication of the Bluetooth connection may turn yellow and the system may not function when you use the Bluetooth phone in the following conditions and places. Your cellular phone is hiding behind the display, behind the seat or in the glove box and console box. Your cellular phone touches or covered with metal materials. Leave the Bluetooth phone on the place where blue indication is displayed. Bluetooth is a trademark owned by Bluetooth SIG. Incorporated, FCC ID, HYQVT01A, ICID, 1551A-VT01A, made in Japan. This device complies with Part 15 of the FCC rules and RSS-210. Operation is subject to the following two conditions. 1. This device may not cause harmful interference, and 2. This device must accept any interference received, including interference that may cause undesired operation. Caution. Changes or modifications not expressly approved by the party responsible for compliance could void the user's authority to operate the equipment. A. Enter the Bluetooth phone. To use a hands-free system, you need to enter your phone in the system. Once you registered it, you can make a hands-free call. Step 1. Push the info button to display the information menu screen. Step 2. Touch the telephone switch to display telephone screen. You can also push phone of the telephone button to display this screen when the vehicle is stopped. Step 3. Touch the settings switch to display settings screen. Step 4. Touch the Add Phone switch to connect your cellular phone to the system. Step 5. When this screen is displayed, input the passkey displayed on the screen into the phone. For the operation of the phone, see the manual that comes with your cellular phone. If you want to cancel it, touch Cancel. And Step 6. When the connection is completed, device name and Bluetooth device address is displayed. You do not need to enter it in case of using the same phone. B. Select the Bluetooth phone. In case of registering a number of Bluetooth phones, you need to select the usual phone. Step 1. Touch the settings switch to display settings screen. And Step 2. Touch the select switch to display select telephone screen. You can select the Bluetooth phone from a maximum of 4 numbers. Empty is displayed when you do not register the Bluetooth phone yet. Bluetooth mark is displayed when you choose the phone. Although you can register up to 4 Bluetooth phones in the system, one Bluetooth phone can only function. Connect the Bluetooth phone. When you turn the ignition key to ACC or on, the selected Bluetooth phone will be automatically connected and the connection result is displayed. Leave the Bluetooth phone enabled to connect. This screen appears when the Bluetooth phone is first connected after you turn the ignition key to ACC or on. Reconnect the Bluetooth phone. If the Bluetooth phone is disconnected with a poor reception from the Bluetooth network, when the ignition key is turned to ACC or on, the system automatically reconnects the Bluetooth phone. In this case, the connection result is not displayed. If the Bluetooth is disconnected on purpose, such as you turned your cellular phone off, this does not happen. Reconnect it by the following methods. Select the Bluetooth phone again. Enter the Bluetooth phone. Confirm the Bluetooth information. You can confirm or change the detail setting of the Bluetooth phone. Touch the settings of Bluetooth to display Bluetooth information screen. You can change the device name and passkey. VD_ADDR is Bluetooth device address. Do not change the device name to the same name as the one of the other Bluetooth phones. They cannot be identified. VD_ADDR is different depending on the system. You can confirm the address when it cannot be identified. 1. Change the device name. You can change the device name to the desired one from the name already registered in the system. Touch the Change of Device Name to display the device name list screen. Select the desired name and touch OK. 2. Change the passkey. The passkey in the system is initially fixed. You can change the passkey within 4 to 8 figures. Touch the change of passkey to display, enter Bluetooth passkey screen. Touch the desired key to input the passkey. Each time you touch left triangle, an inputted number is deleted. Touch enter. C. Delete the Bluetooth phone. Step 1. Touch the settings switch to display settings screen. On step 2. Touch the delete switch to display delete telephone screen. You can delete the Bluetooth phone which you registered. Select the desired phone from the list and touch OK. D. Call on the Bluetooth phone. After you enter the Bluetooth phone, you can call by using hands-free system. This system has 6 methods below by which you call. 1. By dial. You can call by inputting the telephone number. This cannot be operated while you are driving. Touch the desired key to input the telephone number. Each time you touch left triangle, an inputted number is deleted. Touch or push of the telephone button. 2. By phone book. You can call by phone book data which is transferred from your cellular phone. The system has 2 phone books. You can register up to 500 numbers in each book. This cannot be operated while you are driving. Touch the desired key to input the telephone number. Step 1. Touch the phone book switch to display phone book screen. On step 2. Select the desired number from the list. Touch or push of the telephone button. 3. By dialed numbers. You can call by dialed number. The system memorizes up to 5 dialed numbers. If it is over than 5, the oldest number is deleted. This cannot be operated while you are driving. Step 1. Touch the log switch to display outgoing calls screen. When you call by phone book, the name, if registered, is displayed. When you call the same number continuously, the newest number is only registered. On step 2. Select the desired number from the list. Touch or push of the telephone button. 4. By received calls. You can call by received calls. When a call is received, the system memorizes up to 5 numbers. If it is over than 5, the oldest number is deleted. This cannot be operated while you are driving. Step 1. Touch the log switch to display. Step 2. Touch the incoming call switch to display incoming call screen. When a telephone number registered in phone book is received, the name and the number is displayed. Received calls, which you did not answer, are also memorized in the system and as is displayed on the left side of the number. Blocked telephone numbers or public telephones are not logged in the system. On step 3. Select the desired number from the list. Touch or push of the telephone button. The international phone call may not be made depending on the cellular phone which you have. 5. By one-touch call. You can call by registered telephone number which you selected from a phone book, dialed numbers and received calls. See page 124 for registering the one-touch dial. Step 1. Touch the one-touch dial switch to display one-touch dial screen. On step 2. Touch the desired number to call. You can change the page by touching one-touch dial 2 or one-touch dial 3. When you push the telephone button while you are driving, the screen above appears. Touch the desired name to call. The telephone number is not displayed. 6. By POI call. You can call by operating a switch when telephone is displayed on the screen from navigation system. See page 7 for details. E. Receive on the Bluetooth phone. When a call is received, this screen is displayed with a sound. Touch or push of the telephone button to talk on the phone. To hang up the phone. Touch or push of the telephone button again. To refuse to receive the call. Touch telephone switch and hold it. To adjust the volume of received call. Touch minus or plus. On the international phone call, the party's name may not be displayed correctly depending on the cellular phone which you have. F. Talk on the Bluetooth phone. While you are talking on the phone, this screen is displayed. You can do the operation below on the screen. To adjust the volume of the party's voice, touch minus or plus switch. To hang up the phone, Touch the switch or push of the telephone button. To mute your voice, touch the mute on switch. To input the key, touch the 0 to 9 switch. Touch the desired number to input the key. To hang up the phone, touch or push of the telephone button. This cannot be operated while you are driving. If the continuous tone signal is registered in a phone book, this screen appears. If not registered, send and exit is not displayed. Confirm the number displayed on the screen and touch send. The number to marked sign will be sent. When you touch exit, this function will be finished and normal tone screen appears. To hang up the phone, touch or push of the telephone button. The continuous tone signal is the marked sign, P or W, and the number following telephone number. For example, 0561333P0123W number 1 asterisk. When you call the number registered in phone book and input a code number and the like to operate an answering machine or use a telephone service in bank, you can do this operation. G. Change the settings of the Bluetooth phone. Touch the settings switch to display settings screen. You can change the settings of the phone. 1. Change the phone book. The system has 2 phone books. You can select either of a phone book. Touch the phone book 1 or phone book 2 switch. 2. Transfer the telephone number. You can transfer the telephone numbers in your Bluetooth phone to the system. Up to 500 numbers can be registered in one phone book. Transfer it while the engine is running. Step 1. Touch the Start Transfer switch to display data transfer screen. Step 2. Touch the Overwrite or Add switch. And Step 3. Transfer the phone book data to the system using the Bluetooth phone. This screen appears while transferring. To cancel it, touch the Cancel switch. If the transferring is interrupted on the way, the phone book data transferred by then can be memorized in the system. 3. Register the one-touch dial. You can register the desired telephone number from phone books, dialed numbers and received calls. Up to 17 one-touch dial numbers a phone book can be registered. Step 1. Touch the Set One Touch switch in which you want to register the phone number. And Step 2. Touch the desired telephone number. Select the new registration from 1 to 18 except 6 and touch the switch. A latest received number is registered in the 6th item. 4. Delete the memory. Delete the telephone number in the phone book. Touch the Delete switch of phone book. Select the desired number from the list. If you want to delete all the phone numbers in phone book, touch the Delete All switch. Touch Yes switch. Touch No switch and the previous screen appears. Delete the dialed number. Touch the Delete switch of outgoing calls. Select the desired number from the list. If you want to delete all the dialed numbers, touch the Delete All switch. Touch Yes switch. Touch No switch and the previous screen appears. Delete the received calls. Touch the Delete switch of incoming calls. Select the desired number from the list. If you want to delete all the received calls, touch the Delete All switch. Touch Yes switch. Touch No switch and the previous screen appears. Delete the one-touch dial. Touch the Delete switch of one-touch dial. Select the desired number from the list. If you want to delete all the one-touch dial numbers, touch the Delete All switch. Touch Yes switch. Touch No switch and the previous screen appears. Speech command system. The speech command system allows you to operate the navigation system, audio system or air control system without your hands off the steering wheel. Step 1. Push the speech command switch. A beep sounds and on-screen message is displayed with an indicator at the top left. And Step 2. Give a command while an indicator is shown in the display. If you want to check the command list, touch the Help switch to display the voice record help screen. See Help screen on page 129. When you touch the Cancel, the previous screen returns. If the navigation system does not respond or the confirmation screen does not disappear, please push the speech command switch and try again. If no command is given, a beep sounds and the indicator disappears 6 seconds later. If the system does not recognize your speech, the system will respond with this message: System does not recognize this command. Please refresh your command. Start the operation from the beginning. Microphone. It is unnecessary to speak directly into the microphone when giving a command. Speech command example, searching for a route to your home. Step 1. Push the speech command switch. Step 2. Say, home. If your home is not registered, you will hear, home is not registered. Step 3. If the system recognized the command, the recognition result home is displayed on the top of the screen with a screen message. Displayed message and the switches on the screen depend on the situation. Touch or say cancel and the system will be cancelled. Touch or say help and displays the voice record help screen. And step 4. Touch enter or say enter destination and the system starts searching for a route to your home. If the destination is already registered, add or replace is displayed on the screen. Touch or say cancel and the search will be cancelled. Information. In the following conditions, the system may not recognize the command properly. The command is not correct or clear. There are some noises such as whine noise, etc. Help screen. This system has a function which displays the voice record help screen. You can see the command list and operation guide on it. A. Command list. Step 1. Touch the command list switch on the upper side of the screen and the switches on the right side of the screen to select the desired category. And step 2. You can scroll through the list of the command list by touching scroll up or scroll down switch. Touch the OK switch after you check it. B. Operation guide. Step 1. Touch the operation guide switch on the upper side of the screen and the switches on the right side of the screen to select the desired category. And step 2. You can scroll through the list of the command list by touching scroll up or scroll down switch. Touch the OK switch after you check it. Screen setting. Step 1. Push the info button on the bezel to display the information menu screen. And step 2. Touch the screen setting switch. A. Automatic transition. You can select the function that enables automatic return to the navigation screen from audio or air conditioner screen. Select the on or off and then touch the OK. On, the navigation screen automatically returns from the audio or air conditioner screen 20 seconds after the end of audio or air conditioner screen operation. Off, the audio or air conditioner screen remains on. B. Background color. You can select a background color. Select the desired background color and then touch the OK. Screen adjustment. You can adjust the brightness or contrast of the screen depending on the brightness of your surroundings. You also can turn the display off. Push the display button on the bezel to display the display screen. Contrast and brightness adjustment. Contrast plus strengthens the contrast of the screen. Contrast minus weakens the contrast of the screen. Brightness plus brightens the screen. Brightness minus darkens the screen. After adjusting the screen, touch the OK switch. The screen turns off when you push the screen off. To turn the screen back on, push any button such as info, etc. The selected screen appears. Information. When you do not touch any switch on the screen for 6 seconds, the display screen goes off. Color and tone adjustment. With rear seat entertainment system, you can adjust the color and the tone while the DVD video, DVD audio and video CD are being played. Color red strengthens the red color of the screen. Color green strengthens the green color of the screen. Tone plus strengthens the tone of the screen. Tone minus weakens the tone of the screen. After adjusting the screen, touch the OK switch. The rear screen turns off when you touch rear off. The screen turns off when you push the screen off. To turn the screen back on, push any button such as info, etc. The selected screen appears. Information. When you do not touch any switch on the screen for 6 seconds, the display screen goes off. Depending on the position of the headlight switch, the screen changes to either day mode or night mode. To display the screen in the day mode even with a headlight switch on, touch day mode on the adjustment screen for brightness and contrast control. However, if the instrument panel light control switch is turned fully to the right, mode switching cannot be done. It remains in the day mode. In this case, day mode is not shown on the screen. If the screen is set in the day mode with a headlight switch turned on, this condition is memorized in the system even with the engine turned off. Rear seat entertainment system. If your vehicle is equipped with a rear seat entertainment system, the rear passengers can operate the navigation system with a rear seat entertainment controller. Caution. Do not try to use the rear seat navigation system from the driver's seat. This system is designed for the rear passengers. Doing so may cause an accident. 1. Map button. Push this button to display the map screen. 2. Menu button. Push this button to display the menu screen. This screen allows you to make adjustments or correct settings of various options and functions. For details, see pages X and 64. 3. Desk button. Push this button to display the destination screen. For details, see pages 8 and 22. 4. Rear button. Push this button to operate the navigation system while the vehicle is in motion. 5. Cursor button. Push this button to display the cursor to operate the navigation system. 6. Joystick. Use this joystick to move the cursor. 7. End button. Push this button to touch and enter the switches on the screen. 8. Info button. Push this button to display the information menu screen. The following functions can be operated on the information menu screen. Maintenance information on your vehicle, see page 98. Calendar with memo, see page 103. Language selection, see page 3. And 9. Off button. Push this button to turn the rear screen off. Information. The following instructions are for the rear passengers. Please let the rear passengers read and follow the instructions when the rear passengers use the rear seat navigation system. Push the map button on the rear seat entertainment controller to turn the rear navigation system on. The caution screen will be displayed on the rear screen. If you select and enter I agree on the screen, the map screen will be displayed on the rear screen. At this time, the system will display the information that a rear passenger is using the navigation system in the rear seat on the front screen. When the rear seat navigation system is operated, the navigation system on the front screen operates simultaneously. When the vehicle is in motion, push the rear button to operate the rear navigation system. Push the cursor button to display the cursor on the rear screen. Cursor. Use the joystick to select the switch on the rear screen. Push the End button to touch and enter the switches on the rear screen. For the detailed instructions to use the navigation system, read from the introduction through Section 3 of this manual. Section 5. Audio System. Audio System. Quick reference, using your audio system and audio system operating hints. For the rear seat entertainment system instructions, please refer to the owner's manual. Quick reference. If a Mark Levinson brand audio system is installed, the Mark Levinson logo is shown on the panel. 1. Function switch display screen. 2. Audio operation screen display button. 3. Cassette tape slot. 4. Scan button. 5. Frequency turning knob. 6. Radio mode. Preset tuning. Tape mode. Side change of cassette tape. Disc mode. Disc selection. 7. Mode selectors. 8. Radio mode. Seek tuning. Tape/disc mode, direct access to a desired program. 9. Turning the system on and adjusting the volume. And 10. Stopping and ejecting a cassette tape. Using your audio system, some basics. This section describes some of the basic features of the Lexus audio system. Some information may not pertain to your system. Your audio system works when the ignition key is in the ACC or on position. Notice. To prevent the battery from being discharged, do not leave the car audio on longer than necessary when the engine is not running. Speech command system. By pushing the switch above, you can operate the speech command system. For the operation of the speech command system and the command, see pages 127 and 129. A. Turning the system on and off. Power/volume. Push this knob to turn the audio system on and off. Turn this knob to adjust the volume. The system turns on in the last mode used. Audio. Push this button to display switches for audio system. Push the AM, FM, tape or disc button to turn on that mode. The selected mode turns on directly. Push these buttons if you want to switch from one mode to another. If the tape or disc is not set, the cassette player or compact disc player does not turn on. You can turn off each player by ejecting the cassette tape or compact disc. If the audio system was previously off, then the entire audio system will be turned off when you eject the cassette tape or compact disc. If another function was previously playing, it will come on again. The switches for radio, cassette tape and disc player operation are displayed on the screen. Touch them lightly and directly on the screen. The selected switch is highlighted in green or yellow. B. Automatic sound levelizer. When the audio sound becomes difficult to be heard due to road noise, wind noise, etc. during driving, touch the ASL switch. The system adjusts to the optimum volume and tone quality according to the noise level. C. Tone and balance. How good an audio program sounds to you is largely determined by the mix of the treble, mid-range, and bass levels. In fact, different kinds of music and vocal programs usually sound better with different mixes of treble, mid-range, and bass. A good balance of the left and right stereo channels and of the front and rear sound levels is also important. Keep in mind that if you are listening to a stereo recording or broadcast, changing the right/left balance will increase the volume of one group of sounds, while decreasing the volume of another. Touching the sound switch, displayed on the screen at the audio control mode, will display the sound control mode. Adjust the tone and balance as follows. To adjust the tone, touch the plus or minus switch on the screen. To adjust the balance between the front and rear speakers, touch the front or rear switch on the screen, and to adjust the balance between the left and right, touch the L or R switch on the screen. Bass adjusts low-pitched tones. Mid adjusts mid-pitched tones. Treble adjusts high-pitched tones. As the yellow display goes up, each tone is more emphasized. D. Your radio antenna. The wire antenna is mounted inside the rear quarter windows. Notice. When cleaning the inside of the rear quarter windows, be careful not to scratch or damage the wire antenna. Putting a window tint, especially conductive or metallic type, on the rear quarter windows may affect the reception of radio. For the installation of the window tint, consult with your Lexus dealer. E. Your cassette player. When you insert a cassette, the exposed tape should face to the right. Notice. Never try to disassemble or oil any part of the cassette player. Do not insert anything other than cassette tapes into the slot. F. Your compact disc player. If your Lexus is equipped with a compact disc player with changer, it can play selected discs or continuously play all the discs setting in the magazine. When you set discs into the magazine, make sure they face the correct way. If not, CD check and the disc number will appear on the screen. Notice. Never try to disassemble or oil any part of the compact disc player. Do not insert anything other than a compact discs into the magazine. The player is intended for use with 12 cm, 4.7 inches, discs only. G. Your DVD player. If your Lexus is equipped with a DVD player, it can play DVD video discs. When you set discs into the player, make sure they face the correct way. If not, disc check will appear on the screen. Notice. Never try to disassemble or oil any part of the DVD player. Do not insert anything except an appropriate disc into the player. The player is intended for use with 12 cm, 4.7 inches, discs only. Radio operation. A. Listening to the radio. Push these buttons to choose either an AM or FM station. AM, FM1, FM2 or FM type appears on the screen. Turn this knob to step up the station band or to step down. Your radio automatically changes to stereo reception when a stereo broadcast is received. ST appears on the display. If the signal becomes weak, the radio reduces the amount of channel separation to prevent the weak signal from creating noise. If the signal becomes extremely weak, the radio switches from stereo to mono reception. In this case, ST disappears from the display. B. Resetting a station. Step 1. Tune in the desired station. And Step 2. Touch one of the station selector switches 1 to 6 and hold it until a beep is heard. This sets the station to the switch and the frequency appears on the switch. Each switch can store FM1, FM2 and AM. To change the preset station to a different one, follow the same procedure. The preset station memory is cancelled when the power source is interrupted by battery disconnection or a blown fuse. C. Selecting a station. Tune in the desired station using one of the following methods. Preset tuning, touch the switch 1 to 6 or push the up or down button of the CH button for the station you want. The switch 1 to 6 is highlighted in green and station frequency appears on the display. Manual tuning, turn the tune knob briefly. Each time you turn the knob, the radio will step up or down to another frequency. Seek tuning, push the up or down button of the seek button. The radio will begin seeking up or down for a station of the nearest frequency and will stop on reception. Each time you push the button, the stations will be searched automatically one after another. To scan all the frequencies, touch Scan on the AM screen or push the Scan button briefly. Scan appears on the screen. The radio will find the next station and stay there for a few seconds, and then scan again. To select the station, touch Scan or push the Scan button again. To scan the preset stations, touch Scan on the AM screen or push the Scan button for longer than approximately a second. P-Scan appears on the screen. The radio will tune in the next preset station, stay there for a few seconds, and then move to the next preset station. To select the station, touch Scan or push the Scan button again. D. Radio Data System. Your audio system is equipped with Radio Data Systems, RDS. RDS mode allows you to receive text messages from radio stations that utilize RDS transmitters. When RDS is on, the radio can only select stations of a particular program type, display messages from radio stations, and search for a stronger signal station. RDS features are available for use only on FM stations, which broadcast RDS information. Type left-right switch. If the system receives no RDS stations, no PTY appears on the display. Each time you touch the type left or type right switch, the program type changes as follows: rock, miscellaneous, miscellaneous, inform, information, easy listening, CLS/jazz, classical music and jazz, R&B, rhythm and blues, religion, and alert, emergency message. Type seek switch. When a program is set, type seek switch appears. Touch the switch and the system starts to seek the station in the relevant program type. If any type program station is not found, nothing appears on the display. MSG message switch. If the system receives a radio text from an RDS station, MSG appears on the display. Touch the MSG switch and a text message is displayed on the screen. In case a text message is not accepted in a screen, you can touch the MSG switch and hold it to display the rest of the message. When the system can show the station name, RDS appears on the display. Each time you touch the MSG switch, indication on the display changes from the band to the station name to radio text in this order. After 6 seconds pass, indication returns to the band. E. Traffic announcement. Track switch. A station that regularly broadcasts traffic information is automatically located. When you push the track switch, Track Seek appears on the display and the radio will start seeking any traffic program station. If no traffic program station is found, nothing appears on the display. If a traffic program station is found, the name for traffic program station is displayed and traffic is lit for a while until a traffic announcement is received. Cassette tape player operation. A. Playing a cassette tape. When you insert a cassette tape, the exposed tape should face to the right. The player will automatically start when you insert a cassette tape. At this time, tape appears on the display. If a metal or chrome equivalent cassette tape is put in the cassette player, the player will automatically recognize it and MTL appears on the display. To stop or eject the cassette tape, push the eject button. If a cassette is already in the slot, push the tape button. Dolby noise reduction feature. If you are listening to a tape that was recorded with Dolby V noise reduction, touch the switch marked with a double D symbol. The Dolby switch will be highlighted in green. Touch the switch again to turn off Dolby DNR. The Dolby DNR mode reduces tape noise by about 10 decibels. For best sound reproduction, play your tapes with this switch on or off according to the mode used for recording the tape. Dolby Noise Reduction, manufactured under license from Dolby Laboratories Licensing Corporation. Dolby and the double D symbol Dolby are trademarks of Dolby Laboratories Licensing Corporation. B. Manual Program Selection. Reverse switch. You can reverse the tape by touching the left or right switch or pushing the prog button. The display will show the opposite direction after reversing the tape. Also, if the tape reaches the end of one side, it is automatically reversed to the other side. Fast forward and rewind switches. You can fast forward or fast rewind by touching the reverse or fast forward switch. To stop the tape while it is fast forwarding, touch fast forward. To stop the tape while it is rewinding, touch reverse. If a tape rewinds completely, the cassette player will stop and then play the same side. If a tape fast forwards completely, the cassette player will play the other side of the tape using the auto reverse feature. Auto reverse feature. After the cassette player reaches the end of a tape, it automatically reverses and begins to play the other side, regardless of whether the cassette was playing or fast forwarding. C. Automatic Program Selection. RPT switch. The repeat feature automatically replays the current program. Touch the RPT switch on the screen while the program is playing. When the program ends, it will automatically be rewound and replayed. Touch the switch again to turn off the repeat feature. There must be at least 3 seconds of blank space between programs for the repeat feature to work correctly. Skip switch. The skip feature allows you to fast forward past long stretches of blank tape. This is especially useful at the end of cassettes. Touch the skip switch on the screen. The player will automatically skip any blank portions of 15 seconds or more and play the next program. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. Automatic Program Selection button. The automatic program selection feature allows you to program your cassette player to skip forward or backward to locate the song you want to hear. You can skip up to 9 programs at a time. Push this button on the up side to skip forward. FF and the number will appear on the screen. Push the button until the number you want to skip appears on the screen. After that, the player will automatically skip forward. When the end of the tape is reached, the player automatically reverses sides and resumes normal play. Push this button on the downside to skip backward. Push the button until RU and the number you want to skip appear on the screen. If you set RU 1, the player will rewind to the beginning of the current program. When counting the number of programs you want to rewind, remember to count the current program as well. For example, if you want to rewind to a song that is due before the song you are listening to, push this button until RU 3 appears on the screen. When the beginning of the tape is reached, the player automatically resumes normal play. There must be at least 5 seconds of blank space between programs for this feature to work correctly. RPT, skip or automatic program selection features. These features may not work well with some spoken word, live or classical recordings. Compact disc player operation. The compact disc player is an optional accessory that your vehicle is required to accept. Although your audio system has a disc button, your vehicle may or may not be equipped with a CD player. Please contact your dealer for additional details if you would like to have the optional CD player installed. A. Inserting compact discs. Step 1. Pull the lever and open the glove box door. Step 2. Slide the lid to eject the magazine. Step 3. Pull out the tray while pushing the lock release button. Step 4. Put a disc on the tray with its label face up and push the tray back into the magazine. If the label faces up, the disc cannot be played. In this case, CD check and the disc number will appear on the screen. And step 5. Insert the magazine into the player as indicated by the arrowhead on the magazine and close the lid and glove box. When the magazine is set completely, the system will be in a load cycle for approximately 20 seconds while the system searches for discs in the magazine. Upon completion of this cycle, the CD player unit will be ready to play. If the disc button is pushed during the load cycle, CD sync appears on the screen until the system completes the load cycle. then the system will begin normal play. If a disc which is not playable is inserted, CD check and the disc number will appear on the screen. For appropriate discs for this player, see Audio System Operating Hints on page 171. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the glove box closed while driving. The numbers of the trays where the compact disc is not set are dimmed. B. Playing a compact disc. Push the disc button if the magazine is already loaded in the player. CD changer appears on the screen. If the DVD player is turned on, push the disc button again to switch to the CD player. The discs set in the magazine are played continuously, starting with disc number 1. The number of the currently playing disc, the track number and the time from the beginning of the program are shown on the screen. When play of one disc ends, the first track of the following disc starts. When play of the final disc ends, play of the first disc starts again. The player will skip any empty disc trays. C. Selecting a desired disc. Touch the desired disc number on the screen. The selected disc number is highlighted in green. The player will start playing the selected disc from the first track. On the audio panel, push either side of the disc up, down button. When you release the button, the player will start playing the selected disc from the first track. D. Searching for a desired disc. Touch the disc scan switch. With disc scan highlighted in green, the program at the beginning of each disc will be played for 10 seconds. To continue listening to the program of your choice, touch the disc scan switch a second time. After all the tracks are scanned in one pass, normal play resumes. E. Selecting a desired track. Track up-down button used for direct access to a desired track. Push either side of the track up-down button and hold it until the desired track number appears on the screen. As you release the button, the player will start playing the selected track from the beginning. Vehicles with rear seat entertainment system. While the DVD player is in operation, the chapter or track can be changed by pushing the up or down side of the track up-down button. Fast forward, touch the fast forward switch and hold it to fast forward the disc. When you release the switch, the compact disc player will resume playing from that position. Reverse, touch the reverse switch and hold it to reverse the disc. When you release the switch, the compact disc player will resume playing. F. Searching for a desired track. Touch the scan switch. Scan will be highlighted in green. The compact disc player will play the next track for 10 seconds, then scan again. To select a track, touch the scan switch or push the scan button a second time. If the player reaches the end of the disc, it will continue scanning at track 1. After all the tracks are scanned in one pass, normal play resumes. G. Other compact disc player functions. RPT switch, use it for automatic repeat of the track you are currently listening to. Touch the switch while the track is playing. When the track is finished, the player will automatically go back to the beginning of the track and play the track again. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. Disc RPT switch, use it for automatic repeat of the disc you are currently listening to. Touch the switch while the disc is playing. When the disc is finished, the player will automatically go back to the beginning of the disc and play the disc again. To cancel it, touch the button once again. Disc RAM switch, use it for automatic track selection for all the discs and play by the system. When the switch is touched, the system selects a track in the discs of all the magazines which are set and plays it. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. When a track is skipped or the system is inoperative, touch the switch to reset. RAM switch, use it for automatic and random selection of the disc which you are currently listening to. When the switch is touched, the system selects a track in the disc you are currently listening to. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. H. If the player malfunctions. If CD error appears on the screen, audio signals of the disc cannot be read or the system has trouble. Push the CD button once again. If the player does not operate, check that the disc surface is not soiled or damaged. If the disc is okay, the following two causes are possible. Condensation may have occurred on the internal mechanism of the automatic changer. Open the cover to let the air circulate. The temperature of the player's internal mechanism is raised because of high external temperature. Remove the magazine from the player to cool it. If the player still does not operate, take it to your Lexus dealer. DVD player operation. The DVD player can play audio CDs, DVD video discs, CD texts, DTS CDs, DVD audio discs and video CDs. For appropriate discs for this player, see Caring for Your Compact Disc Player, DVD player and discs on page 172. For safety reasons, you can enjoy DVD video discs, DVD audio discs and video CDs only when the vehicle is completely stopped with the ignition switch in the ACC or on position and the parking brake applied. While you are driving, you can hear audio alone, even in the DVD video discs, DVD audio discs or video CD mode. When you set discs into the player, make sure they face the correct way. If not, disc check will appear on the screen. Notice: never try to disassemble or oil any part of the DVD player. Do not insert anything except an appropriate disc into the player. For the audio CDs, CD texts and DTS CDs instructions, please refer to the owner's manual. A. Inserting the disc. Step 1. Push the center of the rear console box lid. Step 2. Push this button to open the cover. Step 3. Pull the lid forward. Step 4. Insert a disc with a label side backward and close the lid. The player is intended for the use with 12 centimeters, 4.7 inches, discs only. If the label faces forward, the disc cannot be played. In this case, disc check appears on the screen. If a disc which is not playable is inserted, disc check will also appear on the screen. For appropriate discs for this player, see Audio System Operating Hints on page 171. The indicator light turns on while the disc is loaded. Caution: to reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the console box closed while driving. Notice: never try to disassemble or oil any part of the DVD player. Do not insert anything other than a disc into the slot. On step 5. Close the cover and console box. B. Ejecting a disc. Pull the lid forward to open the DVD player. Push the disc eject button to eject the disc. Notice: do not place anything on the open cover. It could damage the cover. C. Playing a disc. Push the disc button if a disc is already loaded in the player. DVD appears on the screen. If the CD player is turned on, push the disc button again to switch to the DVD player. Push the button such as map/voice around the front display or push the mode selection button such as AM or FM of the front audio unit when you return to the navigation screen. D. Operating an audio CD. 1. Playing an audio CD. Push the audio button to display this screen. CD text only. The disc title and track title will appear on the screen when pushing the disc button. 2. Selecting a desired track. Track button used for direct access to a desired track. Push either side of the track button and hold it until the desired track number appears on the display. As you release the button, the player will start playing the selected track from the beginning. Fast forward. Touch the fast forward switch and hold it to fast forward the disc. When you release the switch, the player will resume playing from that position. Reverse. Touch the reverse switch and hold it to reverse the disc. When you release the switch, the player will resume playing. 3. Searching for a desired track. Touch the scan switch. Scan will be highlighted in green. The player will play the next track for 10 seconds, then scan again. To select a track, touch the scan switch or push the scan button a second time. If the player reaches the end of the disc, it will continue scanning at track 1. After all the tracks are scanned in one pass, normal play resumes. 4. Other functions. RPT switch. Use it for automatic repeat of the track you are currently listening to. Touch the switch while the track is playing. When the track is finished, the player will automatically go back to the beginning of the track and play the track again. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. Rand switch. Use it for automatic and random selection of the disc which you are currently listening to. When the switch is touched, the system selects a track in the disc you are currently listening to. To cancel it, touch the switch once again. If a CD text disc is inserted, the title of the disc and track will be displayed. Up to 29 letters can be displayed. Operating a DVD disc. Note, the playback condition of some DVD discs may be determined by a DVD software producer. This DVD player plays a disc as the software producer intended, so some functions may not work properly. Be sure to read the instruction manual for the DVD disc separately provided. For the detailed information about DVD video discs, see DVD player and DVD video disc information. Precautions on DVD disc. When recording with a DVD video, DVD audio or video CD audio tracks may not record in some cases while the menu is displayed. As audio will not play in this case, verify that the video tracks are playing and then activate playback. When playback of a disc is completed, if an audio CD is playing, the first track starts. If a DVD video, DVD audio or video CD is playing, playback will stop or the menu screen will be displayed. The title/chapter number and playback time display may not appear while playing back certain DVD video discs. Caution. Conversational speech on some DVDs is recorded at a low volume to emphasize the impact of sound effects. If you adjust the volume assuming that the conversations represent the maximum volume level that the DVD will play, you may be startled by louder sound effects or when you change to a different audio source. The louder sounds may have a significant impact on the human body or pose a driving hazard. Keep this in mind when you adjust the volume. This DVD int screen appears when the video screen is first displayed after you turn the ignition key to ACC or on. Touch OK when you read the message. 1. Playing a DVD video disc. Push the audio button to display this screen. It should touch the picture switch when the vehicle is completely stopped and the parking brake is applied. The video screen returns. 2. Displaying DVD controls. If you touch a part of the screen where controls are not located while you are watching video, DVD controls will appear. Second page, touching this will display on the second page of DVD controls. Top page, touching this will display the top page of DVD controls. Hide keys, touching this will turn off the controls from the screen. If circle with slash appears on the screen when you touch a control, the operation relevant to the control is not permitted. 3. Description of DVD controls. Top page of DVD video controls. Menu and top menu. If you touch either of the above controls, the menu screen for the DVD video appears. For operation, refer to the DVD video disc manual that is provided separately. The menu control key appears on the screen. See page 159. Touching this will pause the video screen. When you touch this again, the video screen advances frame by frame. Touching this will fast reverse during playback and reverse slowly during pause. Touching this will resume normal play after stop or pause. Touching this will fast forward during playback and forward slowly during pause. Second page of DVD video controls. Setup. The initial setup screen appears. See page 162. Search. The title search screen appears. See page 159. Return. Touching this will display the predetermined scene and start playing from there. Audio. The audio changing screen appears. See page 161. Subtitle. The subtitle changing screen appears. See page 161. Angle. The angle selection screen appears. See page 162. Top page of DVD audio controls. Top menu. If you touch this switch, the menu screen for DVD audio appears. For operation, refer to the DVD audio disc manual that is provided separately. Audio. The audio changing screen appears. See page 161. The menu control key appears on the screen. See page 159. Touch this switch to pause the disc. Touching this will fast reverse. Touching this will resume normal play after stop or pause. Touching this will fast forward. Second page of DVD audio controls. Setup. The initial setup screen appears. See page 162. Search. The group search screen appears. See page 159. Return. Touching this will display the predetermined scene and start playing from there. Still pref. Touch this switch to reverse the still pictures. See page 160. Still next. Touch this switch to forward the still pictures. See page 160. Subtitle. The subtitle changing screen appears. See page 160. Angle. The angle selection screen appears. See page 162. 4. Selecting a menu item. Enter the menu item using up, right, down and left switches and touch enter. The player starts playing video for that menu item. For details, see the manual that comes with a DVD video disc provided separately. Each time you touch shift keys, the controls on the screen move upward and downward. When you touch off, the controls will disappear. To display them again, touch on switch. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. 5. Searching by title or group. DVD video. Enter the title number using minus, plus and plus 10 and touch enter. The player starts playing video for that title number. When you push either side of the track up, down button, you can select a chapter. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. DVD audio. Enter the group number by using the minus and plus switches. The selected group number will appear on the screen. Push the enter switch. The player starts playing the disc from the entered group number. When you push either side of the track up, down button, you can select a track. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. 6. Selecting the bonus group. DVD audio only. Enter the bonus group number on the searching group screen and push the enter switch. The enter key code screen will appear. To enter the number of the group you want to play, push the group number. If you enter the wrong number, push the clear switch to delete the number. Push the enter switch on the screen. The player starts playing the disc from the selected bonus group number. 7. Changing the still picture. DVD audio only. Push the still pref or still next switch on the screen to forward or reverse the still pictures. 8. Changing the subtitle language. Each time you touch subtitle, the language is selected from the one stored in the discs and changed. To turn off the subtitle, touch hide. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. 9. Changing the audio language. DVD video only. Each time you touch audio, the language is selected from the one stored in the discs and changed. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. 10. Changing the audio format. DVD audio only. Each time you touch audio, another audio format stored on the disc is selected. When you touch back, the previous screen returns. 11. Changing the angle. The angle can be selected for discs that are multi-angle compatible when the angle mark appears on the screen. Each time you touch angle, the angle changes. When you touch back, and the previous screen returns. 12. Setup menu. Setup menu 1 screen. Setup menu 2 screen. There are initial setting switches on the setup menu 1 screen and setup menu 2 screen. To change the screen, push the top page or second page switch on the screen. After you change the initial setting, push the enter switch. The initial setting switch will be turned off and return to the picture previously. When the initial setting switch on setup menu 2 is pushed, all menus are initialized. The initial setting can be changed. Audio language. You can change the audio language. Step 1. Touch audio lang. And step 2. Touch the language you want to hear on the select audio lang screen. If you cannot find the language you want to hear on this screen, touch others and enter a language code. For the entry of language code, see the following 13 entry of language code. Subtitle language. You can change the subtitle language. Step 1. Touch subtitle lang. And step 2. Touch a language you want to read on the select subtitle lang screen. If you cannot find the language you want to read on this screen, touch Others and enter a language code. For the entry of language code, see the following 13 entry of language code. To return to the setup menu on screen, push the back switch. DVD language. You can change the language on the DVD video menu. Step 1. Touch DVD language. On step 2. Touch the language you want to read on the select DVD language screen. If you cannot find the language you want to read on this screen, touch Others and enter a language code. For the entry of language code, see the following 13 entry of language code. To return to the setup menu on screen, push the back switch. Angle mark. The multi-angle mark can be turned on or off on the screen while the disc, which is multi-angle compatible, is being played. Each time you touch angle mark, the angle mark on the screen turns on or off alternately. Parental. The level of viewer restrictions can be changed. Step 1. Touch parental. Step 2. Enter the 4-digit personal code on the Enter Personal Code screen. If you enter the wrong numbers, touch clear to delete the numbers. 10 touches of clear will initialize the personal code. To return to the setup menu on screen, push the back switch. On step 3. Touch a parental level 1 to 8 on the select restriction level. Push the back switch to return to the setup menu on screen. Each time you touch the display mode on the setup menu 2 screen, the display mode is changed from wide mode to auto mode. 13 entry of language code. If you touch Others on the select audio line screen, select subtitle line screen or select DVD language screen, you can select the language you want to hear or read by entering a language code. Step 1. Enter the 4-digit language code. If you enter the wrong numbers, touch clear to delete the numbers. On step 2. Touch Enter. Codes and languages. Code 1001 is for Japanese, code 0514 is for English, code 0618 is for French, code 0405 is for German, code 0920 is for Italian, code 0519 is for Spanish, code 2608 is for Chinese, code 1412 is for Dutch, code 1620 is for Portuguese, code 1922 is for Swedish, code 1821 is for Russian, code 1115 is for Korean, code 0512 is for Greek, code 0101 is for Afar, code 0102 is for Abkhazian, code 0106 is for Afrikaans, code 0113 is for Amharic, code 0118 is for Arabic, code 0119 is for Assamese, code 0125 is for Aymara, code 0126 is for Azerbaijani, code 0201 is for Bashkir, code 0205 is for Byelorussian, code 0207 is for Bulgarian, code 0208 is for Bihari, code 0209 is for Islama, code 0214 is for Bengali, code 0215 is for Tibetan, code 0218 is for Breton, code 0301 is for Catalan, code 0315 is for Corsican, code 0319 is for Czech, code 0325 is for Welsh, code 0401 is for Danish, code 0426 is for Bhutani, code 0515 is for Esperanto, code 0520 is for Estonian, code 0521 is for Basque, code 0601 is for Persian, code 0609 is for Finnish, code 0610 is for Fiji, code 0615 is for Faroes, code 0625 is for Frisian, code 0701 is for Irish, code 0704 is for Scots Gaelic, code 0712 is for Galician, code 0714 is for Guarani, code 0721 is for Gujarati, code 0801 is for Hausa, code 0809 is for Hindi, code 0818 is for Croatian, code 0821 is for Hungarian, code 0825 is for Armenian, code 0901 is for Interlingua, code 0905 is for Interlingu, code 0911 is for Nupiak, code 0914 is for Indonesian, code 0919 is for Icelandic, Code 0923 is for Hebrew. Code 1009 is for Yiddish. Code 1023 is for Japanese. Code 1101 is for Georgian. Code 1111 is for Kazakh. Code 1112 is for Greenlandic. Code 1113 is for Cambodian. Code 1114 is for Kannada. Code 1119 is for Kashmiri. Code 1121 is for Kurdish. Code 1125 is for Kyrgyz. Code 1201 is for Latin. Code 1214 is for Lingala. Code 1215 is for Laotian. Code 1220 is for Lithuanian. Code 1222 is for Latvian. Code 1307 is for Malagasy. Code 1309 is for Maori. Code 1311 is for Macedonian. Code 1312 is for Malayalam. Code 1314 is for Mongolian. Code 1315 is for Moldavian. Code 1318 is for Marathi. Code 1319 is for Malay. Code 1320 is for Maltese. Code 1325 is for Burmese. Code 1401 is for Nauru. Code 1405 is for Nepali. Code 1415 is for Norwegian. Code 1503 is for Occitan. Code 1513 is for Afan, Oromo. Code 1518 is for Oriya. Code 1601 is for Punjabi. Code 1612 is for Polish. Code 1619 is for Pashto, Pushto. Code 1721 is for Quechua. Code 1813 is for Rado-Romance. Code 1814 is for Kirundi. Code 1815 is for Romanian. Code 1823 is for Kinyarwanda. Code 1901 is for Sanskrit. Code 1904 is for Sindhi. Code 1907 is for Sango. Code 1908 is for Serbo-Croatian. Code 1909 is for Sinhalese. Code 1911 is for Slovak. Code 1912 is for Slovenian. Code 1913 is for Samoan. Code 1914 is for Shona. Code 1915 is for Somali. Code 1917 is for Albanian. Code 1918 is for Serbian. Code 1919 is for Siswati. Code 1920 is for Sesotho. Code 1921 is for Sundanese. Code 1923 is for Swahili. Code 2001 is for Tamil. Code 2005 is for Telugu. Code 2007 is for Tajik. Code 2008 is for Thai. Code 2009 is for Tigrinya. Code 2011 is for Turkmen. Code 2012 is for Tagalog. Code 2014 is for Setswana. Code 2015 is for Tonga. Code 2018 is for Turkish. Code 2019 is for Tsonga. Code 2020 is for Tatar. Code 2023 is for Twi. Code 2111 is for Ukrainian. Code 2118 is for Urdu. Code 2126 is for Uzbek. Code 2209 is for Vietnamese. Code 2215 is for Volapük. Code 2315 is for Wallach. Code 2408 is for Xhosa. Code 2515 is for Yoruba. And code 2621 is for Zulu. F. Operating a video CD. 1. Playing a video CD. Push the audio button to display this screen. When you touch the picture switch, the video screen returns. 2. Displaying operation switches. If you touch the part where switches are not located while you are watching video on the video CD operation switches will appear. Second page switch. Use this switch to display the operation switches on the second page. Top page switch. Use this switch to display the operation switches on the top page. Hide key switch. Use this switch to turn off the operation switches from the display. If circle with slash appears on the display when you touch the switch, the operation is not permitted. 3. Description of each switch. Switches on top page. Cell number switch. The track or number search screen appears. C4. Searching by track on page 167. Theme menu pref switch. When you touch this switch, while the disk menu is displayed, the previous page appears on the screen. If you touch this switch while the player is playing video, the previous track is searched and played. Theme menu next switch. When you touch this switch while the disk menu is displayed, the next page appears on the display. If you touch this switch while the player is playing video, the next track is searched and played. Main/sub switch, a multiplex transmission changing switch. The mode changes from main/sub to main to sub and back to main/sub by touching this switch. Switches on second page. Pause switch. Use this switch to pause the video screen. When you touch this switch again, the video screen advances frame by frame. Reverse switch. Touch this switch to fast reverse during playback. Play switch. Touch this switch during pause to resume playing. Fast forward switch. Touch this switch to fast forward during the playback and start playing slowly during pause. 4. Searching by track. Enter the track numbers using minus, plus and plus 10 switches and touch enter. The player starts playing video for that title number. You can select the track number by pushing up or down on the track button. Touch back and the previous screen returns. G. If the player malfunctions. If the player or another unit equipped with a player malfunction, your audio system will display following messages. If disk check appears on the display, it indicates that the disk dirty, damaged, or it was inserted upside down. Clean the disk or insert it correctly. If a disk which is not playable is inserted, disk check will also appear on the screen. For appropriate disks for this player, see Audio System Operating Hints on page 171. If region code error appears on the display, it indicates that the DVD region code is not set properly. If DVD error appears on the display, it indicates that the inside of the player unit may be too hot due to the very high ambient temperature. Remove the magazine from the player and allow the player to cool down. If the malfunction is not rectified, take your vehicle to your Lexus dealer. H. DVD player and DVD video disc information. 1. DVD video discs. This DVD player conforms to NTSC color TV formats. The DVD video disc conforming to another format such as PAL or SECAM cannot be used. Region codes. Some DVD video discs have a region code indicating a country where you can use the DVD video disc on this DVD player. If the DVD video disc is not labeled as all or one, you cannot use it on this DVD player. If you attempt to play an inappropriate DVD video disc on this player, region code error appears on the screen. Even if the DVD video disc does not have a region code, there is a case that you cannot use it. Mark shown on DVD video discs. Indicates NTSC format of color TV. Indicates the number of audio tracks. Indicates the number of language subtitles. Indicates the number of angles. Indicates the screen to be selected. Widescreen, 16 column 9. Standard, 4 column 3. Indicates a region code by which this video disc can be played. All in all countries. Number, region code. 2. DVD video disc glossary. DVD video discs, digital versatile disc that holds video. DVD video discs have adopted MPEG-2, one of the world standards of digital compression technologies. The picture data is compressed by 1/40 on average and stored. Variable rate encoded technology in which the volume of data assigned to the picture is changed depending on the picture format has also been adopted. Audio data is stored using PCM and Dolby Digital, which enables higher quality of sound. Furthermore, multi-angle and multi-language features will also help you enjoy the more advanced technology of DVD video. Viewer restrictions. This feature limits what can be viewed in conformity with the level of restrictions of the country. The level of restrictions varies depending on the DVD video disc. Some DVD video discs cannot be played at all, or violent scenes are skipped or replaced with other scenes. Level 1, DVD video discs for children can be played. Level 2 to 7, DVD video discs for children and G-rated movie can be played. Level 8, all types of the DVD video discs can be played. Multi-angle feature, you can enjoy the same scene at different angles. Multi-language feature, you can select the language of the subtitle and audio. Region codes. The region codes are provided on DVD players and DVD discs. If the DVD video disc does not have the same region code as the DVD player, you cannot play the disc on the DVD player. For region codes, see page 168. Audio. This DVD player can play liner PCM, Dolby Digital and MPEG audio format DVD. Other decoded type cannot be played. Title and chapter, video and audio programs stored in DVD video disc are divided in parts by title and chapter. Title, the largest unit of the video and audio programs stored on DVD video discs. Usually, one piece of movie, one album, or one audio program is assigned as a title. Chapter, the unit smaller than that of title. A title comprises plural chapters. Manufactured under license from Dolby Laboratories. Dolby, Prologic, and the double D symbol are trademarks of Dolby Laboratories. Confidential unpublished works. Copyright 1992 to 1997 Dolby Laboratories. All rights reserved. This product incorporates copyright protection technology that is protected by method claims of certain U.S. patents and other intellectual property rights owned by Macrovision Corporation and other rights owners. Use of this copyright protection technology must be authorized by Macrovision Corporation and is intended for home and other limited viewing uses only unless otherwise authorized by Macrovision Corporation. Reverse engineering or disassembly is prohibited. DTS is a trademark of Digital Theater Systems, Incorporated. Audio remote controls, steering switches. The switches are installed on the left side of the steering wheel. Mode switch. Use this switch to turn on or off the audio system or change the audio mode. To turn on the system, push the switch briefly. To turn off the system, push and hold the switch until you hear a beep. To change the audio mode, turn on the system and push the switch briefly. If a tape, disc or magazine is not inserted, the tape or disc mode is skipped. The DVD player will be selectable if a rear seat entertainment system is installed in your vehicle. Volume switches. Use these switches to adjust the volume. To increase the volume, push the plus. To decrease the volume, push the minus. The volume continues to increase or decrease while the switch is being pressed. When the radio mode is selected. Up or down switch. Use this switch for seek tuning or to select a preset station. To select a preset station, push this switch briefly. The station you assign to a switch on the audio system will be selected. To seek a station, push and hold this switch until you hear a beep. The radio will begin seeking up or down for a station and will stop on reception. When the tape mode is selected. Up or down switch. Use this switch to fast forward or rewind the tape or for automatic program selection. To skip forward or reward for automatic program selection, push this switch briefly. When automatically selecting a program, you can skip up to 9 programs at a time. See page 147 for details. To fast forward or rewind the tape, push this switch until you hear a beep. To stop fast forwarding or rewinding, push and hold the same site on the switch until you hear a beep. When the disc mode is selected. Up or down switch. Use this switch to select the desired track or disc. To select the desired track or chapter, push this switch briefly. CD changer only. To select the desired disc, push and hold this switch until the desired number of the disc appears and you hear a beep. Audio system operating hints. Notice. To ensure correct audio system operations, be careful not to spill beverages over the audio system. Do not put anything other than a cassette tape or CD magazine into the cassette tape slot or CD changer. Do not put anything other than an appropriate disc into the DVD player. The use of a cellular phone inside or near the vehicle may cause a noise from the speakers of the audio system which you are listening to. However, this does not indicate a malfunction. Radio reception. Usually, the problem with radio reception does not mean there is a problem with your radio. It is just the normal result of conditions outside the vehicle. For example, nearby buildings and terrain can interfere with FM reception. Power lines or telephone wires can interfere with AM signals. And of course, radio signals have a limited range, and the farther you are from a station, the weaker its signal will be. In addition, reception conditions change constantly as your vehicle moves. Here are some common reception problems that probably do not indicate a problem with your radio, FM. Fading and drifting stations. Generally, the effective range of FM is about 40 kilometers, 25 miles. Once outside this range, you may notice fading and drifting, which increase with the distance from the radio transmitter. They are often accompanied by distortion. Multipath. FM signals are reflective, making it possible for two signals to reach your antenna at the same time. If this happens, the signals will cancel each other out, causing a momentary flutter or loss of reception. Static and fluttering. These occur when signals are blocked by buildings, trees, or other large objects. Increasing the base level may reduce static and fluttering. Station swapping. If the FM signal you are listening to is interrupted or weakened, and there is another strong station nearby on the FM band, your radio may tune in the second station until the original signal can be picked up again. AM. Fading. AM broadcasts are reflected by the upper atmosphere, especially at night. These reflected signals can interfere with those received directly from the radio station, causing the radio station to sound alternately strong and weak. Station interference. When a reflected signal and a signal received directly from a radio station are very nearly the same frequency, they can interfere with each other, making it difficult to hear the broadcast. Static. AM is easily affected by external sources of electrical noise, such as high-tension power lines, lightning, or electrical motors. This results in static. Caring for your cassette player and tapes. For high performance from your cassette player and tapes, clean the tape head and other parts regularly. A dirty tape head or tape path can decrease sound quality and tangle your cassette tapes. The easiest way to clean them is by using a cleaning tape. A wet type is recommended. Use high-quality cassettes. Low-quality cassette tapes can cause many problems, including poor sound, inconsistent playing speed, and constant auto-reversing. They can also get stuck or tangled in the cassette player. Do not use a cassette if it has been damaged or tangled or if its label is peeling off. Do not leave a cassette in the player if you are not listening to it, especially if it is hot outside. Store cassettes in their cases and out of direct sunlight. Avoid using cassettes with a total playing time longer than 100 minutes, 50 minutes per side. The tape used in these cassettes is thin and could get stuck or tangled in the cassette player. Caring for your compact disc player, DVD player and discs. Your compact disc player and DVD player are intended for use with 12 centimeters, 4.7 inches, discs only. Extremely high temperatures can keep your compact disc player and DVD player from working. On hot days, use the air conditioning to cool the vehicle interior before you use the players. Bumpy roads or other vibrations may make your compact disc player and DVD player skip. If moisture gets into your compact disc player and DVD player, the players may not play even though they appear to be working. Remove the disc from the player and wait until it dries. Caution. Compact disc players and DVD players use an invisible laser beam which could cause hazardous radiation exposure if directed outside the unit. Be sure to operate the players correctly. Compact disc player. Use only compact discs marked as shown above. The products such as the following may not be playable on your CD player. SACDs, DTS CDs, copy protected CDs, CDRs, CD recordable, CDRWs, CD rereadable, and CD-ROMs. Audio CDs. DVD video discs. DVD audio discs. Video CDs. DVD player. Use only discs marked as shown above. The products such as the following may not be playable on your DVD player. SACDs, copy protected CDs, CDRs, CD recordable, CDRWs, CD rereadable, CD-ROMs, DVD-Rs, DVD plus Rs, DVD-RWs, DVD plus RWs, DVD-ROMs, and DVD-RAMs. Special shaped discs. Transparent/translucent discs. Low quality discs. Labeled discs. Notice. Do not use special shaped, transparent/translucent, low quality or labeled discs such as those shown in the illustrations. The use of such discs may damage the player or changer, or it may be impossible to eject the disc. Correct and wrong. Handle discs carefully, especially when you set them into the magazine. Hold them on the edge and do not bend them. Avoid getting fingerprints on them, particularly on the shiny side. Dirt, scratches, warping, pinholes, or other disc damage could cause the player to skip or to repeat a section of a track. To see a pinhole, hold the disc up to the light. To clean a disc, wipe it with a soft, lint-free cloth that has been dampened with water. Wipe in a straight line from the center to the edge of the disc, not in a circle. Do not use a conventional record cleaner or anti-static device. Section 6. Air conditioning. Air conditioning. Automatic air conditioning controls and rear cooler controls. Automatic air conditioning controls. 1. Driver side temperature display. 2. Passenger side temperature display. 3. Separate/dual control switch. 4. Air conditioning on/off switch. 5. Airflow control. 6. Fan speed control. 7. Air conditioning operation screen display button. 8. Passenger side temperature control button. 9. Windshield airflow button. 10. Air intake control button. 11. Off button. 12. Automatic control button. And 13. Driver side temperature control button. Airflow selection. The automatic air conditioning automatically maintains the set temperature. This air conditioning features automatic fan speed and airflow control, which automatically selects the most suitable fan speed and airflow to control the temperature. The ignition key must be in the on position. Climate. Push this button to display the controls of automatic air conditioning on the screen. Notice. To prevent the battery from being discharged, do not leave the air conditioning on longer than necessary when the engine is not running. Speech command system. By pushing the switch above, you can operate the speech command system. For the operation of the speech command system and the command, see pages 127 and 129. A. Climate control. Setting operation, automatic control. Step 1. Push the auto button. Airflow quantity, switching of the diffusers on/off of the air conditioning and switching of the air intake between recirculated air and outside air are automatically adjusted. The operation status is shown by each indicator. When one of the manual control buttons is depressed while operating in automatic mode, the mode relevant to the depressed button is set. Other conditions continue to be adjusted automatically. Push the off button to turn the fan off. And step 2. Use the temp or passenger temp button to set the desired temperature. The temp or passenger temp button is used to set the desired temperature. The temperature will be controlled on the driver and passenger side simultaneously or individually. Temp button changes the temperature on the driver and passenger side simultaneously or the driver side only. Passenger temp button changes the temperature settings separate from the driver side. Dual switch changes the mode between independent and linked. Independent mode. Temperatures can be set independently for the driver's seat and front passenger seat. Linked mode. The same temperature is set for the driver's seat and front passenger seat. When the temperature for the front passenger seat is changed in linked mode, the mode is changed automatically to independent mode. Driver side setting airflow. Passenger side setting airflow. Unmixed airflow. Setting operation, manual control. When one of the manual control buttons is depressed while operating in automatic mode, the mode relevant to the depressed button is set. Other conditions continue to be adjusted automatically. If manual airflow selection is desired, the outlets from which air is delivered can be selected manually by touching the switch. The function of each mode is as follows. 1. Panel. Air flows mainly from the instrument panel vents. 2. Eye level. Air flows from both the floor vents and the instrument panel vents. 3. Floor. Air flows mainly from the floor vents. And 4. Floor/windshield. Air flows mainly from the floor vents and windshield vents. The selected mode is highlighted in green. If quick heating or cooling is desired, push the temp or passenger temp button on either side and hold it until the maximum figure or minimum figure appears. If manual fan speed control is desired, 1. Fan speed at low, and 2. Fan speed at high. The fan speed can be set to your desired speed by touching the appropriate airflow control. The higher the fan speed is, the more air is delivered. Pushing the off button turns off the fan. To remove exterior windshield frost, use the high speed setting. The selected mode is highlighted in green. If manual switching of air intake is desired, each time you push the air intake control button, the mode changes in order from the recirculated air mode to outside air mode, then back to the recirculated air mode. Each indicator light shows which mode is now selected. 1. Recirculated air mode. If quick circulation of cooled air is desired, select this mode. And 2. Outside air mode. The system will take fresh outside air into the vehicle. For normal use, it is best to keep the air intake control button set to outside air mode. If recirculated air is used during heating, the windows will fog up more easily. In the following cases, the recirculated mode may change to the outside air mode automatically to prevent interior fog. When the outside temperature becomes lower than 5 degrees centigrade, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. When the air conditioning compressor malfunctions. When the air conditioning cooler refrigerant decreases. If manual on/off of the air conditioning is desired. Touch A/C to turn the air conditioning on, and touch it again to turn the air conditioning off. If the outside temperature is lower down to around 0 degrees centigrade, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the air conditioning will turn off automatically. If the system is used for ventilation, heating in dry weather or removing frost or exterior fog on the windshield, turn the air conditioning off once it is no longer required. This will improve fuel economy. The air conditioning can be used for year-round automatic temperature control including cooling and dehumidifying operation. B. Windshield defogging and defrosting. To remove interior fog on the windshield, push the windshield airflow button. To remove frost or exterior fog on the windshield. Step 1. Push the upper side of the temperature control button until maximum figure appears on the temperature display. Step 2. Push the windshield airflow button. Step 3. Touch high of the airflow control to obtain a maximum airflow. And step 4. Leave the air conditioning on/off control off. When the windshield airflow button is pushed while operating in automatic mode, the air conditioning is set to operate and the outside air mode is set. Touch A/C for dehumidified heating or cooling. This setting clears the front view more quickly. If you push the windshield airflow button once again while in the front windshield mode, the mode then returns to the last mode used. Caution. Do not use the windshield airflow button during cooled air operation in extremely humid weather. The difference between the temperature of the outside air and that of the windshield could cause the outer surface of the windshield to fog up, blocking your vision. C. Center vents and side vents. Center vents. Side vents. If airflow control is not satisfactory, check the center vents and side vents. The center vents and side vents may be opened or closed as shown. D. Checking and replacing the air conditioning filter. The air conditioning filter information label is placed in the glove box as shown and indicates that a filter has been installed. The air conditioning filter prevents dust from entering the vehicle through the air conditioning vent. The air conditioning filter is behind the glove box. The air conditioning filter may clog after long use. The filter may need to be replaced if the airflow of the air conditioner and heater experiences extreme reductions in operating efficiency or if the windows begin to fog up easily. To maintain the air conditioning efficiency, inspect and replace the air conditioning filter according to the maintenance schedule. In dusty areas or areas with heavy traffic flow, such as inner city or desert areas, early replacement may be required. For scheduled maintenance information, please refer to the owner's manual supplement/scheduled maintenance. Step 1. Open the glove box and unhook the zip as shown above. Step 2. Push each side of the glove box to disconnect the claws. Step 3. Take out the filter case. Step 4. Remove the filter from the filter case. And step 5. Inspect the filter on the surface. If it is dirty, it should be replaced. When installing the filter in the filter case, keep the arrow pointing up. Caution. The air conditioning filter should be installed properly in position. The use of air conditioning with a filter removed may cause deteriorated dust-proof performance and then affect air conditioning performance. Rear cooler controls. 1. Rear cooler vents. 2. Fan speed control button. 3. Rear cool button. And 4. Temperature control button. A. Rear cooler on off. To turn the rear cooler on, push the rear cool button with front air conditioning on. To turn the rear cooler off, push the button once again. When you turn the rear cooler on with the front air conditioning off, the cooling device is not operated. B. Airflow control. The fan speed can be set to your desired speed by pushing the appropriate side of the fan speed control button. Auto mode. The fan speed is automatically adjusted only when the airflow setting of the front air conditioning is in the panel mode. C. Temperature control. The temperature of the cooled air can be adjusted between 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees centigrade of the temperature of the front air conditioning system. Push the left side of the button to lower the temperature. Notice: to prevent the battery from being discharged, do not leave the rear cooler on longer than necessary when the engine is not running.